Mm.
That's not how Critical Role does it.
I don't give a fuck about them. And nor do I know how they do it, because I don't watch them. I have no intention of doing so.
Fair.
Yeah, I am fair. Very fair. Freakishly fair. Not as fair as Delta, but you know. Probably not even in the same
Tasty
ballpark.
boy.
Very pasty. Disgustingly so, some might say. I may say.
You gonna chime in here, Delta?
I spaced out.
Oh, good.
Well,
We're just hanging shit
It's
on
like
you for like a minute. Solid.
it's like a defense mechanism I've developed when interacting with Chris.
Oh, that's hurtful. My feelings.
Sorry, what?
I said my feelings.
Oh,
They've been hurt.
I spaced out.
That's our defense mechanism. Oh shit! I need to get my D&D books. Very specifically, the Monster Manual. Don't you guys love the Monster Manual?
sure. Are we gonna get a recap?
When the rest get here, I
Nah.
suppose.
Do a recap now, and then do a recap when Travis joins, and then do a recap when Roman joins.
What?
And then
What?
do another recap when we go live.
What? Why would I do more than one recap? Why for Roman of all people? Why not Travis, who actually wasn't here last time?
I said that before, Roman.
Well, I clearly didn't have my headset on.
Well, I didn't know that. It wasn't very clear.
Yes, we are very early
It
access night.
wasn't clear at all.
I told you in the last stream before I raged out at Witcher, because fuck that. Oh, that was so bullshit. I'll tell you, Asher.
Come to your Witcher, oh
Valley of Plenty, oh Valley of Plenty. I don't know why you guys sing, because then that just triggers me to sing.
Well, that's part of it.
It's just not very smart, though, is it? Actually, I had a great idea for an encounter when you guys much higher leveled and all that. It's just like the fucking nearly the lowest CR creature I can find. That's still not just simply a peasant, and just as many of those as I can to reach your party XP threshold thing, and that's how many things you're fighting.
Okay. Well, kobolds are pretty low.
No, I said 7 a.m. our time, and it's 6 minutes until 7 a.m. You said 1 hour later, you're 6 minutes early. What the fuck does that mean? I said, it would have been 9 hours? No. Yeah. 9 hours before we normally stream. Which is in 6 minutes. And I definitely didn't say it would be an hour later.
Hey, look, Roman's here.
Yeah. Why the fuck isn't Travis here?
Because he's a cuck.
I forgot. No. No, I did not say an hour later from normal.
Quick, somebody go back and clip the stream.
Oh, God. That's a lot of... Fuck knows where I said it. Actually, no, I know roughly when. It would be fairly early, so we could technically find it. You guys can do that. I'm not going to.
I'm too lazy.
Actually, it should be even easier, because I had to stop the stream a couple of times, because OBS was Actually, it's technically my drivers who were fucking up on me. So yeah, like one of the shorter video things. I'd have to like mute you guys though to find it without the audio playing. Anyway, fuck, I was gonna say something. I've forgotten it.
Good.
Oh yeah, that was it. Hey Delta, do you still watch Read Lovers War, the manga?
No. I
Okay. Well,
don't really read manga anymore because
my god, that's like the main thing you did, like ever.
yeah,
Like defining personality trait. For a
It
long
really was. Like
yeah. Now just
traveling across a continent on the other side of the planet. Nah, fuck that, Joe. I just want to read some manga.
I mean, half the point of you coming to Australia was so that you could buy manga.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no,
You say that now.
I didn't even buy any manga.
You bought something anime when we went to like a Sanity or something. Weirdly enough.
I bought a Diva figurine from Overwatch.
Oh my god.
That's worse. Fucking weeb.
How's that being a weeb?
Because you
Buying
bought a figurine.
is one of the most weeby things you can do.
It's not like one of those weeby figurine. It's a Funko.
You're really not like. What's the word I'm looking for? Making a good case for yourself, Aldo. Man, speaking of which, though, you know what we should have done while you're down here? Is gotten you some yaoi.
Yeah.
What?
Should've.
Gotten you some yaoi. Then again, like, they only kind of relatively recently came back. And, like, were sold at servos.
Yeah, it was a bit difficult for a
Yeah,
while
but-
to get yaoi.
Yeah, like, fucking hell, it was really hard to get yaoi a few years ago. But then, like, that's what I'm trying to remember, like, was yaoi easier to get by the time Delta came, or did it become a lot easier to get after?
I don't know. I guess it sort of depended where you were looking. It is a lot easier now in general.
Yeah. So, yeah, do you want some yaoi, Delta? We should go into Errormonger to get you yaoi and lollies.
No. No,
Huh?
yeah, no.
No, why not? I remember getting yaoi when I was a kid, I think. Yeah. What?
Hello, Roman.
Bruh.
Hey, Roman, you want some yaoi?
Sure.
See? Oh, you have to come to Australia. Yeah.
No, you should be able to send it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Fucking hell. I'm not made of money. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I shipped a laptop to America. That was not too bad.
Aren't you stupid?
Why do that?
Oh, because a friend of mine, Silver, didn't have a laptop. And I'd just upgraded my laptop.
How'd that go
recently
for you?
at the time. And this was a long time ago now.
Mm.
And
Where the
so
Fuck's
I
Travis?
spoke with a couple of my other mates, and they sent me some money to buy a couple of new parts for it, and then I shipped it off to America. And that was her Christmas present.
Where the fuck's my
Same.
Christmas present?
Yeah, I don't like you.
Oh. As your DM, I now demand that everyone has to get me a Christmas present.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, it is. Or better yet, because it's Valentine's Day.
This game by the time it's Christmas.
I doubt. I seriously doubt. Actually, we are making pretty good progress, but I still doubt.
Like, I have the privilege of only buying 2 people gifts, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Fuck you. Fuck you. But
Unfortunately for you, Chris, I'm already taken for Valentine's Day.
I was going to say, since it's Valentine's Day for most of the world and not here, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You all chose to spend your Valentine's Day with me. I
Ugh.
lost the ink of my pen. Where did it go? For fuck's sake, Travis. Of everyone here, you should have had the least trouble making it to this stage. Oh, hey, I can call him as well. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to do that. Mute my microphone. I think I was able to call Travis. It was very quiet. Get out of here.
Fair enough.
To think I made it on time.
Yeah,
It's
I saw
midday
you,
for you. For God's sake.
saw you join in, and I'm just like, what?
Dude, this is not midday for me. This is like I'm getting up early for this shit.
It's lunchtime. It's literally lunchtime. It's
Dude,
12
my
p.m.
lunchtime is like 6 p.m.
Fucked in the head, Roman.
I wake up between 2 and 3.
Jeez, this is wrong. What?
It's not wrong. It's called being in fucking college.
You have basically an Australian time zone sleeping schedule. Almost. Probably like Western Australia. That's the time zone you're living in, if not fucking India.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Sorry, I just read Ash's thing on chat. Go on, what?
True.
What are we going on to? Got antidepressants. Take antidepressants that have a side effect of making you drowsy.
No, because I take my antidepressants in the morning.
Oh, that's just awful.
Why is that awful?
Because you're awful. Nobody likes you. Have fun with your
Oh.
antidepressants.
That's not how they work.
I know, but still. My chair is so squeaky. I need a proper chair. I also need to get another monitor.
Do you though?
I'm gonna be selling my car soon from the looks of things. We put it on because apparently it's like a bit of a collector's car. We put all these kind of Toyota fan forum things and a few car selling place at specialist sites. Absolutely fucking nothing. Put it on eBay, and we had it on those other sites months. Put it on eBay. Fucking 2 days later, got a response. For fuck's sake. Yeah. So there's a little lesson for you guys. If you ever want to sell a car, put it on eBay. And here I
Good
thought
to know.
eBay was dying.
Why would eBay die?
I don't know, as far as if people weren't using eBay as much anymore. Mainly because of Amazon. eBay's old. Roman's amused. Oh yeah, Delta, speaking of being amused, did you read that thing I sent you?
No.
Read it.
No. God damn it, text is so small.
You're so small. Just fucking click on it to enlarge. My god.
Yeah, I click enlarge and it becomes 5% larger, so I have to open it in a fucking browser.
What the fuck are you looking at it with?
My fucking you send it in Discord.
Yeah.
It posts an image. I click it on Discord, it enlarges. but it only becomes like 5% larger, 5 to 10% larger. Still can't fucking read it, so I have to open it in a fucking
Is
browser.
this on your phone or something? So I click it, it gets.
I mean,
like,
to be fair, my eyesight is garbage.
Apparently,
No.
fucking hell, I click on it, it gets 5 times larger. And really easy to read. Actually, stop simping in chat, for fuck's sake. This is what got you into trouble last time.
Eh.
Yeah, send me the flowers and chocolates. I just send
What
you
makes you think
chocolates.
deserve-
What?
What makes you think you deserve them?
I mean, how the fuck is Axonite deserve them?
Because
I have Tim Tams! Oh my god, I forgot I had like a almost eaten packet of Tim Tams. Oh, 3 biscuits left. Oh, what a great Valentine's Day. Thank you, Christopher. You gave me just what I wanted.
I think that's the saddest thing I've heard in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I got to work in the morning.
Good
That
for
was
you.
my. I mean, we don't do Valentine's Day here, so.
That's depressing. Yeah, I got to work at 5 in the morning on Valentine's Day, and I didn't leave until 6 p.m. Actually, a bit fucking after 6 p.m. because someone came in just as we were about to fucking close. Like, I was like literally wheeling in the things about the front. That's all I had to do, and then close the front door, and we were done. And someone came in. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch! Hated that customer. Hated them so much.
I see. It wasn't my
Hello.
grandparents, was it?
It was what? Oh, your
It
grandparents?
wasn't
No.
my grandparents.
Nah, I haven't seen them in ages. Hello, Travis. Fucking hell, you're late, little bitch. You there?
Hello?
There you are.
Hello.
We're just calling you a little bitch. Also, happy Valentine's Day. I know you wanted to spend Valentine's Day with me.
I don't.
You do. Everyone's here because they want to spend Valentine's Day with me. Oh,
Sorry,
That's-
what? It's really weird. It's strange.
yeah. How both of you guys left.
Oh, I acted like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Aw. At least Delta and Roman apparently love me.
Why in the hell are there 7,000? There are like a shit ton. Okay, it's a fucking dick.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
Or Delta had to log into Roll20 to see.
Oh, right. Yeah, I should open Roll20. Yeah.
Probably because it fucking
I-
makes my overlay line up and all that. Make it nice.
I gotta
Yeah, because
apply
we have
that.
production quality.
I actually, fucking hell, look at our standby thing. If that's not fucking production quality, I don't know what is. Fuck you.
Yes, you have a loop of embers.
More fucking production quality than your streams, little bitch.
Well, at
Ugh.
least my streams have content quality.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, you're part of the content of this stream. Oh, so, you know.
Yeah, but so are you. So it like it. I can't I can't even it out that much.
I don't think you even out at all. I really would not describe you as an additive factor. Good old math. Anyway, let's get my DM screen crack-a-lacking. Oh, I really shouldn't be wearing a blanket. It takes up too much of my room. here in my
That's
little.
too much of
You
your
either have
room.
a massive blanket or a tiny room.
It's actually
I'm
just because like
picturing, a little. I'm
it's-
picturing a tiny ass shed that he's living in.
I wish. No, it's just like the way I'm kind of crammed into my desk. I could just like move over, I suppose, but
To be fair, your house is basically like just a large shed.
that's rude.
It's true though.
Really inaccurate.
I've been in your house.
Yeah. Don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a large shed.
Yeah, and it is basically just a larger shed.
What the hell you're on
Right
about?
after.
Well, shall we get going?
I'm really up at 12:11 listening to chimps barking.
That's true.
Yep. You say as if that's like a really early time. Still.
I mean, I barely woke up at 3 p.m., so I mean,
Yeah, like apparently we're never playing D&D again this time because everybody wakes up at this time apart from Delta.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Come on.
So what we clearly
Oh,
should what we clearly should do is our normal time, which we'll go back to. Maybe we should start like 2 hours before then.
No,
No? Is that too early for you as well?
I got work, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, fucking you guys are the worst. Anyway, let's play the intro thing.
Unless you want to give me like $40 to make up for the last 2 hours.
If our stream makes $40, you can have it. How about that?
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
No, it's not. I have made money off this stream before.
I don't think he's ever collectively made a total of $40 in all of his streams, though. So
Well, no, because Twitch pays out in $100 batches just to like save on like transferring fees. And I have been given money by Twitch, so I've made at least $100
wow.
American too.
Nice. How many hours have you put in?
Go play the intro now.
Excuses.
Fantastic story, Travis. Thankfully, I had you muted that entire time.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I don't care.
Nobody cares about me.
Well, last time I was on a train and I still made it.
Yeah, still wasn't convenient though. I think he would have rather you just been late.
No, he would have been so fucking late. I would have rather the train. The train was hilarious.
I would have rather him be late.
Nah.
Yeah.
That shit was obnoxiously loud.
It's hilarious though.
It's great. I loved it.
Now arriving at cocksucker. Like, I mean, screaming in the fucking ear. Like, fucking, I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh,
I'm saving the one of your city names, because, I mean, you guys got the fucking, like, wubba lubba dub dub shit down there, whatever the fuck it is.
oh yeah, that reminds me. This is more for
Oh,
Delta,
right.
who
Wubba lubba dub dub.
is apparently one of like our most popular kind of home coffee thing, Nescafe, do all their shit at Gimpy. And Delta remembers Gimpy.
Gimpy.
Yeah.
Really?
You remember Gimpy, right?
Gimpy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We would like, as we were driving back from the Great Barrier Reef to my sister's place, saw a sign for Gimpy, and you found it fucking hilarious.
It's Chris's
I mean,
favorite
the entire
city.
country is just one massive joke.
Yeah, we do have Mount Nigger. It has been
Oh
renamed, but we did have
Oh
it.
my god!
Well, there you go. You're back from Twitch. Stream's down.
Why did you say that?
That was
Yes.
a geographical location.
You think Twitch cares about that?
You think they care about my stream at all? Oh, they're not going to hear about that ever.
God.
Sad
we
news for
start-
Travis. Coon Cheese has been renamed.
Well, I
Yeah,
would have
that
hoped
makes
so.
me unhappy.
That's
I know.
yeah. I mean,
But now you'll
That's
never be able to buy some Coon Cheese.
yeah.
Well,
I didn't plan on it, so
Okay.
because wouldn't have supported it.
Anyways.
Who would have guessed Coon Cheese would have been renamed?
Well, the thing is, the reason it was called that, and like for so many decades had no problems with it, because that like coon's not a word in Australia. It does not exist in Australian English. Because we didn't import slaves from Africa.
Yeah.
We're the slaves.
Sorry?
I said you guys were the slaves, and then you found the Aboriginals.
Yeah,
And
technically.
it'd be like, hey, we should do the same thing. It was pretty effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can say a lot about slavery, but it does get results.
Yeah. It built America, and look at America now. Ugh.
I mean, America still has slavery, so
That's true. That's true. At least
All
most
right.
countries still have slavery.
I don't think that's true.
No.
It is
it's not.
true.
Wait.
It's called human trafficking.
Right, but it's not like the countries are doing it actively. It's
Okay.
They are
Listen,
doing it actively.
Hold on. I would like
No,
to,
what the hell?
Hold on. I would like to interject here. We are supposed to be playing D&D, and not
Yeah.
the political conversation simulator.
That's not political. That's what the fuck is that?
it's whatever. Let's play D&D.
Sure.
I just want to play D&D.
Sure.
When
Well,
do
let's
we
do-
get to start human trafficking in D&D?
Yeah. Okay.
for whatever the fuck you want. Ventil is doing that. Yes. That was basically what's happening to you guys. You guys would be taken to like a fucking prison labor camp. If that's not human trafficking, I don't know what is.
That's where we start.
Yes. Let's recap from there, shall we?
From the very beginning.
Yeah. If only we had fans of the series, they could do like a massive recap for me. Anyway. No. So recapping from last time. What's the... Yeah, so the last thing Travis would remember is, you guys, were running around through the tunnels trying to find the murderer. You thought it was Dwayne the Barbarian. You did some investigative shit with the prince and what have you. You no longer think it's Dwayne the Barbarian, unless you do. I don't know your fucking inner workings of your minds. So that's what happened fucking 2 weeks ago, if not longer. And then so last session, it started off essentially with the trial for the third week. Yeah, the third week's trial, where you were given the name and the rough description of an elf who was hiding somewhere in the capital, Loftport. Doing some quite clever investigation, looking to what you would suspect would be relatively right areas, you were able to find a location he frequented. There, you were able to find more information, which led you to confirm that you were at least in the right area. You looked around that area for a bit, and you found the elf you're looking for. A chase ensued, in which I made the chase person way too good at running away. That was a mistake. Also, never do chases with monks in general. So that was a thing.
Yes.
Also, it turns out I really can't hit for shit when I'm playing Travis's character.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did end up capturing her and beating her unconscious. You then took her to an inn, as sus as that
I do like
sounds.
beating women.
You do, apparently. To which you then took her to an inn, tied
That
her...
wasn't my D&D.
Yeah. Took her to an inn, tied her to a chair, and interrogated her for a bit. However, you guys got to talking, and you quickly learned that you two were more, or the two groups are more on the same side than you might initially believe. It turns out that this lady was working for the resistance here in Loftport, with the ultimate goal of toppling the king and maybe hopefully restoring Aidel by doing so, or some shit. I don't know. They were very vague as to their goals, mainly because you didn't ask. But you got to talking, and you came up with the idea, while you still needed the elf dead or alive for your test thing, she was also your most likely liaison with the resistance, something that you guys wanted to at least communicate with. So you came up with a plan, or more, Saga City came up with a plan of drugging the elf lady so she seemed dead. Which apparently Saga City is really fucking good at, which raises a lot of questions now that I think about it. That's a bit sus.
Don't
man.
ask him about it.
But anyway,
If it works, it works.
drugging women aside, you guys, yeah, you guys took her to the castle, and yeah, later that night, you heard a commotion, and you can only assume that she left. And that is where we pick it up today, as I now whisk the characters. Oh shit, also, before I forget, she told you of a couple of things that the Resistance were kind of looking into, but didn't really have the resource to look into properly. That apparently there are spots on the continent where magic still happens. She specifically told you about Awin, the island down here in the Gulf of Awin. Apparently there is magic to be found there. They have no idea why.
Nice.
And that was it.
So I'm good
So-
at beating women, and he's good at drugging women. Nice.
Am I the only person who's not super sus, but also the only person who's evil?
So what you're saying is that you're boring.
Yes.
It's true. He's
Wait.
very boring.
Evil.
I'm evil. I'm just trying to work for the king or the prince, acquire some freedom, and then I can do what I want.
I mean, technically, I think I would be considered evil to your race. Because I want to murder you all, so...
I don't know. It's sort of difficult.
You know, so, like, I don't know. I think we're, two sides, same coin or whatever they say.
I will also say, this was technically meant to happen earlier, but it can work now. When you guys wake up in the morning after the commotion, you find a single bracelet on the table here.
I do like fashion.
You are a fashionist.
That's true.
I go and pick it up, I guess.
Actually, fuck. Like, Kelly's like awake most of the morning, isn't he? Like, shortly after midnight.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what actually happened, now that I think about it, is sneaking in through, like, the window down here is Liblyra, the elf lady you guys were sent to track, who I forgot to name for Travis's sake. She sneaks into your room, sees you, and goes, "Oh, I didn't think you'd be up. I just wanted to give you this as a parting token and symbol of goodwill, I suppose." And she passes you the bracelet, and then gets the fuck out of Dodge.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can
There
I
you go.
inspect the bracelet?
Yep. Roll me an investigation. Actually, no, fuck it. Don't bother rolling. There are magical runes on this bracelet.
Ooh, I'm putting it on.
You put it on?
Yep.
Alright. This is technically a custom item, so I can't remember if it... No, it wouldn't require attunement. This is a bracelet of wisdom. You get +2 to your wisdom score.
Well, ooh,
Yes.
I'm almost a genius now.
That's intelligence, not wisdom.
Yeah. Wrong stat.
Oh, wait, what? Oops. No, I thought I had wisdom.
You have 7 wisdom. Oh my god.
I have 7 wisdom and I put it to 9. That's correct, right? That's the
Yeah,
right
that-
move.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yeah.
You know what? It's good. You keep it.
I need it. I need it. I need
No.
it. Can we make it 3 just to round it off? You know, clean 10.
No, I
Whatever.
Oh man.
guys maybe want to talk to the rest of the group about who should have that. Not sure if you're the best person to have that item, if I'm honest.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No, I'm certain he's not.
No,
I-
it's not like we have a class that uses wisdom for anything.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots. Magic doesn't exist.
But yeah, so it's morning now, you're all awake. Feel free to talk about the bracelet. What are you gonna fucking do with it?
Does anybody want this bracelet? It makes you smart. Or it's got magic runes on it that gives you wisdom.
It's a magic item.
You've
It
got a
is?
stone as I. You don't get the bracelet. You've already got the magic stone.
Yeah, I didn't want it. Maybe Saga City. You're like,
Do you like?
Do you want it? Do you want the bracelet?
No, I'm good. I do not want the bracelet. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Saga City would be the best option.
Saga City, you do want the bracelet, like fucking a lot.
The voice in my head said I want the bracelet. Give me the bracelet.
I heard the voice in your head as well, so I don't think it was in your head. Here is the bracelet.
Oh shit! Is that the bracelet talking to me, my brother?
Bracelet.
So,
Is that the bracelet
for your
talking to me?
benefit, Saga City, your class gets AC based on their wisdom score as well as their dexterity. So-
Oh.
By increasing your wisdom, you'll also increase your armor class.
Mm.
Yeah.
Give me the bracelet, my brother.
Here's the bracelet, my brother.
Oh, and you all had a long rest. Why the fuck are you on a single hit point, Saga City? Fuck.
He's always one moment away from death.
Apparently, you can fucking stub his toe and die.
It is the bracelet, my brother.
Bracelet pinches his hair and it fucking kills him.
Oh no, my brother. The bracelet just pinched my finger. I did.
Yeah. I'm assuming you guys give the bracelet to Saga City, so feel free to add into your equipment bracelet of wisdom.
Yeah, I go back to drooling on myself.
I'm pretty sure I made this up. Can't spell, so that doesn't.
So does he get 2 armor class as well from that?
No, so a +2 to your score results in just a +1 to your bonus. So he'll only get like a +1 to his armor
I
class.
see.
Yep.
I see. It's still useful though.
You want me to add it to your character sheet, Saga City?
Yes, please.
Alright. I'll make all the changes.
Thank you, my brother.
this is Saga City when he stubs his toe.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, +2. So that so that way we'll remember that the bracelet of wisdom is giving you a +2 to your wisdom. Change your wisdom score from 15 to 17. Bam.
Yeah.
And that's automatically increased your armor class to 17. Fan-fucking-tastic.
I got one singular extra wrinkle in my brain.
And I gave you your long rest as well, you know. I'm playing your character now. Still me everything. There you go, it's all done. Alright. Congratulations on being healthy. But rather interestingly today, despite having just brains,
Brain what?
my brain's hurting. Despite having just completed a task, a test rather, you guys hear another knocking at your door, and opening the door is the captain of the guard again, who usually only appears when you guys have your tests. Come with me.
All right.
Yep.
I grab my stuff.
And he takes you to the training hall as normal, but rather unusually, much like you would for any other test, there is an old man standing there. The same old man. And he says to, also interestingly, it's just you and the barbarian group now. The assassins aren't there either. Dickens does
What
not.
happened to the shady ones?
Who are you asking that to?
I don't know. The air. Like, into the room.
The air.
Everyone ignores you then.
Alright.
So the old man on the platform, he starts speaking. He goes, you're all here. Excellent. As you're probably aware, we are coming to the end of our little competition. The final test will be different from the other ones you've been given thus far. And as such, we thought it would make it more interesting if we warned you as to what you'd be facing. For the final test, you will be fighting each other to the death.
Wait.
Each
Other?
group,
And I like... okay.
yes. The two remaining groups will be fighting each other to the death.
See, I thought it was going to be a free-for-all. I was slightly worried.
I kind of like side-eye the barbarians.
The massive, hulking, ripple-abbed barbarians, yes. Biceps as big as your head.
Look, we gotta kill them.
Yes, that is correct. Or knock them unconscious. Had them incapacitated in some way. We don't care how.
And
Incapacitated
this
or,
is
like decapitated. Let's go.
this is the final test.
That will be the final test in a little under a week. Same time as we normally have our tests.
Oh, so we're not doing it now.
No, you're to prepare yourselves. That is
I'm
all.
always prepared for a little murdering.
Excellent. A quality we admire. And he leaves.
Well, that's, I guess, as we leave, I kind of like,
Oh no, you guys don't leave.
oh. I mean,
You're never allowed to leave. No, and this is the training hall though, so after he leaves, you guys like do your training or whatever.
wait, so we're doing training with the barbarians.
We've been doing that like
We're
all
supposed
month. You guys have been like
Yeah,
the
but-
opposite ends of the training hall.
Next,
Yeah,
we
but it's
have
gonna
to
be a
murder
little
each
bit
other.
awkward. It's gonna be a little bit awkward doing it now. You know, within eyesight, within earshot.
Yeah.
Not,
When we
not
know
within
that we're
earshot.
kill
No,
each other.
Not within earshot, I will say. Yeah,
What
like
if
you
I
can see each other, but
accidentally miss the dummy target with my arrow and accidentally shoot one of them in the eye?
well,
So-
a couple of things. First of all, like literally everywhere else on every planet ever, archery ranges and all that are set up so that there aren't people standing behind them.
Yeah, but oops, I shot behind me. You know what I mean? Like,
Oops! I turned around 180 degrees and hit him right in the face.
Yeah, you'd be disqualified. Your group
Yeah.
would be disqualified. They would win by default. Yeah.
What if I just killed them all at once? Like,
They would get rid of you and they'd have to like find new champions or some shit. I don't know.
Ah, shucks! It happened again.
man,
Yeah.
guys, I swear it was an accident.
Why do we keep letting this happen? Why don't we give them separate training rooms? Fuck you, we're not building another room just for these fucking peasants. Anyway.
Okay, well, I guess I will continue about my training as normal unless somebody approaches me.
Well, yeah, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, your training will continue as normal. If you want to change up your training thing to get a different benefit, now's also the time for that.
It's almost my character. Like, that's the difference with those barbarians, because I guarantee you they're going to be wearing heavy armor, so. I'd be surprised if there was a barbarian wearing light armor. Gotta be honest.
Tend not to wear any armor.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if they're gonna wear an armor, it would probably be heavy, not, fucking cloth.
I'm just sitting there thinking, like, all the experienced D&D players probably found that fucking hilarious.
I would imagine. I would, typically, I don't think they would, massive fucking shoulders, and they put on, like, a fucking cloth t-shirt. That doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, we can go to the barbarian class, and I can tell you what armor they'd be proficient in.
If it's light armor, then
I can already tell you how armor works on barbarians. Basically, they can't wear heavy armor because they need to be able to move around. They get extra movement speed, and they also gain higher AC based on their guns.
Higher air conditioning?
Yes. Yeah, so light and medium armor is what they wear.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Not these ones specifically. I can't remember if they wear like no armor or just light armor.
So, is there anything that would increase the damage versus no armor?
I think there was. So if we scroll up really fucking far in our Discord thing, where we've posted nothing but memes for the fucking ages. I should really like to make a separate channel. Here we are. So these are the various things you can train yourself in. I'll sort of like repost it.
Okay.
Yep. Welcome. So. Slashing training. If you have a slashing weapon, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to creatures wearing light, natural, or no armor.
I have only piercing weapons.
Well, there you go.
So, whoops.
Love a good slash.
Okay. So do I need to ban you from social media again? You sound like you're distracted.
No, I'm just... Actually, I'm not that tired. Maybe I'm distracted.
You're banned.
Banned from what?
Social media. Anything that requires typing. Apart from Roll20.
You're not my real dad.
I am your daddy, though.
That is not the case.
Yes, it is. I'm your sugar daddy.
Anyway.
And yeah, so if you guys want to change... Yeah.
I might switch to finesse training.
Okay, what were you doing before?
Piercing training.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But finesse training is when an adjacent enemy damages you with a melee weapon. You may, as a reaction, make a melee attack against them, with your wielded finesse weapon, which I would imagine would be like a dagger would be viable for that.
Is dagger finesse? I know the rapier is.
A dagger is finesse. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if the rapier is finesse, then I also have a rapier, so.
Yeah,
the rapier.
Rapier is like a better dagger.
But you can't throw a rapier.
You can try.
No, but logically you can't. But I mean, no one says that I can't.
Yeah.
Realistically. Okay, I am now proficient in finesse training. Gamer time.
Perfect. Technically not yet. It's at the end of the week, so at the start of your thing. But
actually, you know what? I'm gonna change to slashing training.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea for anybody with slashing weapons to change to slashing training. You know, considering we're about to fight people that wear no to light to medium armor.
Actually, what is Arvir and Saga City? What have they been training?
Piercing.
Light armor.
Piercing light armor. Okay. Fair enough. Do you wear light armor?
Sure.
No, you shouldn't be wearing any.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
You don't. You shouldn't wear any armor. You're a monk.
Yeah, no, you're not wearing armor.
I mean, think about any kind of clothes with light armor.
Not how it works.
No. So light armor is like leather.
Really,
so
I
what
should
you're saying is
be
I should
wearing
turn my
light
character into a gimp.
Am I not wearing?
No, that'd
No,
actually be worse for you.
No, I am wearing it.
You literally lose armor class by putting on armor because you're a monk. Monks are kind of stupid.
Light armor, actually.
Versatile training is probably good for you because I'm pretty sure your spear is a versatile weapon.
Could also
And-
go bludgeoning training.
Does he? Oh, yeah, his fist would be bludgeoning. Yeah.
Although, yeah. Oh yeah, but I was thinking he was using a staff, but he's using a spear.
Yeah. But his fist would be bludgeoning, so I'd recommend the bludgeoning training or versatile training. I'd probably even go versatile training, getting a +1 to your AC when wielding a weapon in two hands, which why wouldn't you be? Would give you an armor like an AC of 18. Which is insane. For level 3.
All good.
So, unless there's anything else, do you guys spend the rest of the day training and what have you? And that's more or less how the rest of the week goes, unless there's anything you guys want to do.
I don't think so.
I was actually going to
Yeah. I'd like to do some more investigating.
Okay? Tell me what you do.
I'd like to look around. I'm trying to remember. It was ran into the hospital. I'm thinking. Give me a sec.
I know it's very difficult for you. I could have a
I'd
team.
have to get a guard to follow me.
Yep.
How long since the last murder?
Oh, fuck.
3 days.
Less than a week. Yeah, 3 days probably is about right, actually, to be fair.
Oh.
Okay.
At least someone's paying attention. Well done, Roman.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll probably I might as well go to the library. Start
awesome.
reading some books.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Any history of the castle?
The castle. Okay. Roll an investigation check. As I bring that shit up. Shit. I had less written up than I thought.
My cat was meowing at my door.
Yeah, damn it. Bad rolls continue.
That's not bad.
What are we rolling for?
So, this is a chance for you guys to name a character. Who wants to name the first king of the kingdom? We might have named earlier, but we never did.
Gaylord.
Gaylord. Perfect. So,
Gaylord Hobbitfoot.
Gaylord
really
Lord
common
Hobbit.
Well, no, his last name would have to be what is?
Can we just change all their last names to Hobbitfoot?
Fuck, I actually never gave the noble family a last name. Apparently, sure.
Hey, Lord
Good
Hobbit.
fucking great writing.
No, to be fair, I always did want you guys to come up with names. I didn't realize I wanted you guys to come up with the royal family last name. No, their last name would almost certainly just be Aidel. Ventil, I mean, fuck, Ventil.
Yeah.
So it'd be Gaylord Ventil. So yeah, you know that you find out in your readings that however many centuries ago, Gaylord Ventil, after uniting the various kind of human tribes and petty kingdoms or whatever the fuck they were, created the Kingdom of Ventil, and then he built the new capital of Lothport here, where the river meets the sea.
Mhm.
And obviously that's when he built the castle as well. You also know that the castle was originally much smaller than it is now. It has been, expanded upon and what have you many times over its life. And probably the only other thing really of note that you learned about the castle, because you're doing all of this research in the library, and you're looking everywhere. You come across histories and shit like that. And you do know that shortly after magic disappeared from the continent, when the king was rounding up former magic users and having them killed and what have you, their own library they ransacked for any and all books about magic and had them burned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the because some areas have the secret tunnels and some don't, are the secret tunnels oh god. Are the secret tunnels from the original construction of the castle?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that with your investigation as well. Yeah, it's not as if there's any fucking plans written down in these books or whatever, of the castle layout, what have you. But you are able to kind of tell based on the size description of the original castle and all these other things that yes, those tunnels were built with the original castle, but no additional tunnels were made when any expansion was made.
Fair, that explains a lot, because people weren't aware of them and they wouldn't add to them if they didn't know.
Exactly. Well done. What a clever little player.
Well, I had some sleep, so...
You had 2 hours, apparently. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up. Go to bed early, my
It's more than
god.
I had the other day. I did go to bed early, that's part of the problem. So I went to bed and then I woke up 2 hours later and couldn't get back to sleep.
That explains why you're up at 6.
Yeah. I was up a little earlier than 6. Yeah, so that's good to know. Which means that logically, if the person is coming in from the outside, they'd have to be coming through somewhere where they would have been spotted leaving, unless maybe they left through the garden. So I'll start asking around if there was somebody that was seen leaving the castle or leaving the sorts of areas where the old castle blends into the new castle.
Where it blends into the new castle, okay. Fuck. So the parts where the old castle starts blending into the new castle would be places like gardens and things like that. So what exactly are you asking for?
So basically, what I'm asking is, because people would be leaving, they'd be leaving the old castle and entering the new castle. Logically, because we chased them through the tunnels and lost them in the tunnels,
Yeah.
they would have come out of the tunnels and still continued to pass through castle grounds before escaping the estate, if they did escape the estate. So logically, somebody might well have seen them leaving the old castle zones into the new castle zones.
You are aware, it's not like it's a brand new castle. It's an extension on the old castle. So it's all like hallways and internal buildings.
Yes.
Okay, so you're asking if people have seen people walking through the hallways. Is what I'm getting.
At the time when we were chasing the person who looked like Dwayne.
Okay. Make
And
an investigation check.
Around the places where he might have come out of those tunnels because they didn't
We're
backtrack.
still in the training yard.
Alright.
Have we gone nowhere?
No, you guys
No,
went back to your rooms. And now RV is headed off to do some investigation and that. Okay. Lots of people were traveling through the hallways. There were people running to the scene of the crime, and there were people just going about their daily business.
But what about people leaving? People who weren't running to the scene of the crime, but away from it.
Okay. It's been
I'm basically trying to figure out.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. You're asking people if anyone saw someone leaving the scene of the crime, but from the certain. The problem is though, is that when you guys lost Wayne, he could have gone one of two directions, and you're not 100% sure which way he went.
No, but that's two directions, which is a bit easier to investigate than, all directions. Because I seem to remember it was the tunnels or, it was towards the gardens or towards somewhere else, which I can't remember now.
So the second, let me just check something, because apparently Axon's having problems watching. I know why. Because Twitch isn't giving me multiple stream resolutions. If we briefly restart the stream, that should fix it. I forgot to record this entire thing. Well, I guess I'm gonna have fun fucking downloading this from Twitch forever.
Professional stream.
Oh,
End it there, and that way you only have to download
Production quality.
Yeah, but then I'll just stitch them together. Oh, it's the
Look
worst.
out, Critical Role, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I will have to download the VOD, Dag. It's just gonna take fucking forever to download the VOD. Alright. And let me restart the stream, though. Yeah, so the second problem with what you're doing, though, Ash, is that it's been 3 days. And someone's, walking down a hallway isn't really likely to stick in someone's memories.
No, but I would have done this sort of thing at the time if I wasn't, dead to the world.
Well, the thing is, you had, the test in between and all that, so you didn't really have that much of a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that didn't give me multiple resolutions. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Yeah. So...
Okay.
You probably would, you did roll a 21 though, which is, pretty fucking good. Well,
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Bastard. But, yeah, so you probably would have at least gotten, someone would have seen someone matching Dwayne's description walking through the hallways at that time.
Okay, so they were still disguised. Oh, well, that doesn't help me. Oh well. I guess that's me then.
Yeah. Anyone else like to do anything?
I will just stand out on the balcony and think about life.
Brood with your not mask on.
Yeah. I need to get a new mask.
Alright. Well, assuming that nobody else is doing anything, because nobody else is saying anything.
No, I don't got anything.
We'll do a bit of a time skip. And 3 days after you guys found out about the new challenge, you hear another scream in the night.
Another scream in the night.
Yes, as of someone dying.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go sprint
Right.
that way, in that
Alright.
direction of the screen.
So
Crashing out into
the guards are
corridors.
very much like used to you guys running out whenever that you guys hear screams. So they're not surprised when you burst out the door, and they just instantly start running along with you.
You gotta step aside.
Yeah, yeah. Like they're
So-
like they'll let you all through first, and they'll kind of follow you afterwards. You probably like Saga City especially runs faster than them anyway. You can just outrun any of the guys assigned to follow him. But
He's actually not even trapped. He could just run.
yeah, just run and never stop, my boy. But anyway, so you guys sprint, and it's a bit further away than last time. The this murder, and so you come across another servant who's died. This one looks like she was holding like a basket of dirty laundry. Presumably, she was going to go clean them.
Alright,
Her
I'm
throat
gonna.
has been torn out, and now those dirty laundry things are even more dirty. She's
I
getting
will-
a ducked pay for that. I can tell you.
Surely.
I will shift and try and see if I can find any form of trail by smell or by sight or by hearing.
Ooh. Roll a
Survival?
Nate. Yeah, survival. Oh, that's fine. That's a fine one.
Because then I get advantage.
Go for it. It makes sense if you like tracking by smell and what have you. 20 is pretty fucking good. You catch the scent of blood leading away from the body
Really?
down one of the halls.
Well,
How
I go sprinting after it.
the problem is that like you can sprint down the hall, but the moment there's any kind of junction or whatever, you have to slow down to determine whether they turned here or not. It's a lot harder to tell with smell alone. So it takes you a fair bit longer. But again, this one would probably lead you to the library.
To the library.
Yeah, it takes you a bit
Try.
like a bit longer to like track it down, but you do eventually come to the library.
Alright, I'm gonna slow down and focus on just keeping to the trail.
Okay. Well, as you can probably imagine, the scent of blood leads you, and it grows very fucking faint. You think this person is getting away from you, if anything. But the scent of blood leads you to the secret door in the library.
Alright. I step inside.
Okay, you open up. Roll me another survival check, because now these rooms have always, like these tunnels have always smelled so dusty. There's a lot of dust in the air that could potentially clog up your nose. Yeah. So we'll see how you roll. You roll even better. Fantastic. So despite all this like dust in the air, you can still follow the trail, but it's growing fainter.
I'm assuming we're all following behind him, right?
I assume that as well, yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was
I just keep following the trail.
Like, how are you sprinting now, or are you like slowing down to make sure you don't lose the trail?
I mean, as fast as I guess I'm going as fast as I can without losing the trail.
Okay. So you then you follow the trail, and you don't lose it because you're being careful. But the trail ultimately leads you to a room, like to an exit of the tunnels that leads to what you know to be an unoccupied room.
Alright, I open up the door into the room.
It is, as mentioned before, unoccupied. However, interestingly, this room is not that far from the gardens, and I assume you continue to follow the trail, and it leads you through to one of the gardens.
God damn,
All
I knew we
right.
should have gone to the gardens last time.
I'll keep trying to follow the trail.
The trail leads to a fountain, and that is where the trail ends. Using probably like with your apparently really good fucking sense of smell, you can smell that blood has been like there is a small amount of blood mixed in with the water here. Not enough to really see it, but apparently enough to smell it.
They washed off.
It's a water
Twisted
elemental.
corridors.
Don't be silly. Water elementals don't exist anymore.
Water elemental probably also wouldn't have thrashed someone. I will I'll look around, see if I can find any other sorts of tracks. Any leads whatsoever. Like wet footprints or like claw marks. Anything.
Roll another survival check.
Yay, has it been a minute since
Yes.
we started? Alright, then I no longer have advantage.
Okay. Thank you for being a very honest player. I'm sorry it turned out this way. This is a garden. There are a lot of footprints.
Fuck.
Actually,
Can I roll an investigation check to look?
yeah, you can if you want.
See,
What about
My-
trampled plants?
my question is there anybody in this garden?
There are. It's late at night. If you. Fuck, you know, they. Oh, fuck, hang on. Yeah, there would be guards stationed, like,
I would have thought
where
so.
the. It opens up from the castle.
I will ask them if
What?
they saw someone come through.
Like, yeah, last person here was Dwayne. Looked like he was heading back to his rooms. What do you ask?
The guards normally don't know where the rooms are.
Then, like, they've seen them, like, walking around the place. They don't know where the specific room is, but they know he's, like, generally, like, that way, on that side of the castle.
Right.
Your guards probably wouldn't even know that, because they just watch you.
Okay then. Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna start sprinting off in the direction that they vaguely waved.
Okay. You start
I'll
running that way. Are you
follow.
running specifically to Dwayne's room, or are you just running in that general direction?
In that general direction, because I assume that the doppelganger isn't going to walk into the room where assumedly Dwayne is.
Okay. You start sprinting in that direction, but the only people you see in the hallways are like serving staff, the occasional guard. Even more rarely is like you might see a noble person making his way through. They might glance at you and then look completely uninterested in your existence, and that's more or less it.
Can I roll like an insight just in case somebody has sort of like a flicker in their eye or is trying to avoid eye contact or something?
Yes, you can. Go for it. That's a brilliant use of that skill.
Oh,
Oh, you did roll very well, which is why you know none of the people you ran past were only the noble was like he wasn't so much trying to avoid your gaze, more that he didn't want to look at you in general. You disgusted him, being with your common blood. But other than that, no.
I'm dressed like a priest.
No one else is like really like trying to avoid eye contact, like or anything like that. They just going about their business.
Fair enough.
So, what do you do?
At this point, I'm out of ideas. Anybody else got anything?
No. Shit, that dust really got into my sinuses. I haven't got anything, no.
I got nothing.
Saga City,
Alright.
you saved it last time. Can you save it this time?
Gotta roll an investigation check to see if you could find anything.
Also,
It doesn't,
do
doesn't
we
have to.
get
If you have
an
any ideas.
answer on what happened
Or any
to
ideas.
the rogues?
No, you didn't ask anybody.
We did. We asked when we saw that they weren't there.
Ezrael asked nobody in particular, and so nobody answered.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like it's a stone corridor that you're not going to really find tracks here. Or anything like that. But if nobody else has any other ideas,
Let's push on every single brick to see if something opens.
Yes.
I don't think
Every single brick in the entire castle.
Yes.
No, I figured out that the tunnels are just in the old section of the castle. We are not in the old section of the castle anymore.
that is true, you're not.
Right.
Unless...
What?
What if there's a second set of tunnels that don't connect at all?
If the tunnels are only in the old part of the castle, this isn't part of the old part, then if they came to the barbarians, or would have gone through the corridor, so at least scaled the walls.
What?
Yes,
Why would they scale the walls? I don't get that.
to not go through the door.
What door? What?
I mean, going through the door would be kind of obvious, especially since we went to the barbarians last time.
It's not Dwayne. It looks like Dwayne. I don't think it's Dwayne, which means that it can change what it looks like.
Sure. Just saying. If it's gone through here, it hasn't gone through any... It hasn't gone through any hidden tunnels. It would have gone through the corridors. The castle or outside.
It was out. We were outside in the gardens, and we came back inside chasing the creature.
Yeah. And it might have gone outside again. There are windows.
Why would it have gone outside again? Why would it have come inside when it was already
I
outside?
don't know. It's trying to throw us off its trail.
I think it's still in the castle. It came back in
Might
from
be.
came back in from the garden, which to me implies that it has lodgings in the castle. I think we should be looking in the nobles, into rather the nobles and their servants for whoever this is.
I don't think you're gonna pull a lot of support on checking out the nobles, especially when we have nothing to point towards them.
Well, these attacks didn't happen before the nobles were here.
Right. They also didn't happen before we were here.
Well, yes, but actually,
It's worth a try, but don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm saying.
In any case, we need to find out what happened to the rogues, and then what happened to whether it is one of the nobles or their consort. So, unfortunately, need to see if the prince is awake, and if he's not, we'll have to ask to speak to him tomorrow.
So where are you guys going, and what are you doing?
Well, I'd like to go and see if the prince is awake.
Yeah.
So you go
that's
to
what
his
we're doing.
rooms?
If we're allowed. Or his
Well-
offices.
Do you head in that direction is what I mean.
Yes.
And his rooms are like above his offices. So you get like he has his own personal tower essentially. And so you make your way there. The guards at the base of the tower stop you and go, "You're not allowed in here."
God. Well,
Well, the prince is allowed out here, so can you like go and wake him up? We need to talk to him.
Prince isn't in his rooms at the moment.
Probably at the
Well-
body.
Where is he then?
that is a good point.
Probably
Yeah.
at the body.
The guards just shrug at you.
Well, I guess we'll make our way back to the body.
Yeah, you make your way to
Yeah.
the body. On your way there, you see the prince walking back because you spent like enough time. Like there's been enough time after the body was set and all that that prince had been summoned. He's looked into it as much as he can. He's done what he needs to do. He's now heading back to his own rooms, and so you see him in the hallway as you're walking back, and he sees you. Roll me an insight check. Anyone who cares. If you don't really care,
Roll
Yes.
insight. Oh, I know nothing.
Arvia.
Hey, we rolled the same thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Saga City's bloody bracelet of wisdom
Yes, I'll
coming in handy. Okay. So, Arvir and Saga City, he does not look happy to see. He looks very tired. You think he sighed a little bit when he saw the group of you.
In that case, I'll just sort of frown and nod and just walk back to our rooms.
Okay.
I'll just leave him.
But is that what everyone else does?
That's the question.
Yep. I have no interest in talking with him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay, Mike Hellion?
Talking to the prince?
Yo, do you say anything? Because nobody has said anything to you.
Does nobody want to talk to the prince at all?
Not right now.
Nah, fuck that guy.
I think.
I ask him if he found anything of interest at the body.
So he stops and talks to you, goes, "Nothing in particular. It's a throat slashed out. You have clearly been to the body as well, and I assume, since you're here, that you were there before me. Did you see anything in particular?"
Not anything that, stood out particularly, no.
Yeah, we didn't see anything ourselves. We tracked the smell of blood, and some guards reported seeing someone who looked like Dwayne. So it's not just us now. Actually, no. The other guards fell behind and didn't see them. So yeah, other people have seen him in suspicious circumstances, but I don't think it's him. It's just something that looks like him, chooses to look like someone.
So you suspect magic's in play here.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Means-
I don't. Unless somebody's got a very similar figure and is quite adept at disguises, but I think some
Oh,
similar
that-
figure to Dwayne would be easy to spot.
I suppose it could very, very potentially be a shifter, but
Quite.
Well, the thing is that we followed them into the garden and then they came back inside. I get the feeling that they have lodging inside the castle. We're pretty sure at this point it's not one of the groups, although we don't know what happened to the rogues.
So- He holds up a hand. He goes, a number of things. First of all, your mention of someone disguised as a barbarian reminded me. I got the captain of the guard to prove that his blood wasn't black. It wasn't. I then instructed him to subtly test other guards of similar builds. He did this by training with them and would accidentally cut them in the course of their training and sparring. None of them bled black either. So we can reasonably rule out any of the guards being involved. At least assuming it is of a mundane disguise. If it's magical, then we're back to square one. As for the rogues, the same thing happened to them as what happened to the guards. What did you think happened? The soldiers, rather. The soldier group. Contestants.
Oh yeah, completely forgot about them.
They didn't leave a lasting impression. There was 4 groups of contestants at the start, right? And now there's only 2.
Yes.
Yeah, those soldiers really didn't leave a lasting impression. I completely forgot about them.
Terrible.
I don't remember them doing anything that particularly got them thrown out, but
No, they were just bad. You remember that ship one where they almost died or whatever? It's terrible.
Yes, they were disqualified. Well, not disqualified. They dropped out because they were doing the worst. Then with the last test, the rogues did the worst. And so they have been dropped. That's how the tournament works.
I didn't know that. I don't remember anybody explaining that to me.
Maybe they didn't.
It's not really important.
No.
But yes, I suspect that whoever it is, or whatever it is probably of the nobles or visiting servants or something. Which we can try to catch them in the act, but we can't really investigate such people ourselves.
Wait, hold on. I have had a brain blast moment. So, none of the guards, that were of that size bled black, which means reasonably they're all pretty safe, right? The guards should be pretty safe. What if we set up guards in that room where that dude keeps running through, but don't tell anybody? You know what I mean? So we just have a guard sitting in the room, so that way if another murder occurs and they sprint through that same fucking room that we've run through about 3 times now, chasing them.
You mean like that empty
waiting
room?
there.
Like that empty...
Yeah.
No, it's like a different empty room every time.
Yeah.
Well, they've always gone to the garden, so... What if we
they?
just have somebody waiting at the entrance of that tunnel?
I
to the
will
garden,
point
you know
out
what I mean?
this is the first time you guys have confirmed they've gone via the gardens.
No,
Yeah,
I
but it was
suspected that they went.
highly suspected that they
Also,
went last time.
Very interesting. The part of the gardens they walked through isn't all that close to the entranceway to the tunnels that the gardens connects to.
I'm just thinking if we just keep guards maybe in the tunnels at all times or something like that.
Well, they have them posted on the outside of the tunnels. The trouble is that this person will look like Dwayne and will act non-suspiciously. Although, actually, Dwayne wouldn't have had a guard with him when he came out of that tunnel.
No, they do not have guards. They're not criminals. He looks at you very pointedly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that last time.
Well, maybe they should have guards.
Yeah.
Just
Wait,
to be
didn't I
safe.
say that last time? Didn't I literally say that last time this happened? That
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Anyway.
I don't remember it, but maybe. Honestly, we could say, under the pretense of all these murders happening, that we have assigning guards to them to protect them in case something goes wrong.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
Pretty sure we literally had this conversation last time.
I don't personally remember it, but maybe. I have a lot on my mind.
Busy Prince.
Yes. Very well. See that is done.
Man, I would hate to be royalty.
Anyone want to roll an insight check on that one?
I don't think we have to, do we?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It seems a
So
bit
I'm pretty
obvious.
sure. Wait, neither of us needed to roll that. We both already know that I'm royalty.
All right.
Arby doesn't know,
Alright,
at least.
No, I don't know. I'm obviously distracted.
Nope. Perfect.
Blatantly just admitted to being royalty right in front of their faces.
Just never noticed.
Yeah.
Thank
You don't have
God.
that princely air about you, that's what it is.
Nope,
Um,
do not.
yeah, so the prince will say, like, yes, we can assign guards to them now without pretense. As for the nobility here, we could assign guards to them as well, but investigating them directly would be difficult.
Yes,
Well,
the attacks have all happened at night. So long as you have guards at the outside of their quarters at night, you'll know if they leave their quarters. Although any visitors that are in rooms in the old castle where the tunnels are might be able to get in. Although they've left the old areas and come back into the new areas, so hopefully they're not in those rooms. So
Well, convenient.
in fact, you might well be able to discount such people in the investigation this time.
Wait, discount which people?
The people in the old parts of
Oh, yeah, so he's saying now, yep, makes sense. He thinks for a moment, goes, I'm not personally familiar with the rooms that each noble is staying in. However, I can look into it and I can have... If we were to assign guards to one noble, we'd have to assign them to all, which would put quite the strain on our guards. However, if it's just for night, that should ease the burden enough that we can get away with that.
yes, and if the guards being strained isn't really such an issue, considering at the moment the only issue the guards have been up against is this whole fiasco.
I meant more spread thin.
Well, they just need to spot the person leaving at this point.
Well, you know.
Yes, well, what good's a lookout who can't report back because they've had their throat ripped out?
Well, whoever's had their throat ripped out, they're gonna be.
Tell them to
suspect.
write on a sticky note before they die.
No, that's silly. If whoever gets their throat cut, obviously that room or a room near there is where we need to start investigating.
But if it was simply down a random corridor, and they happened to spot where the murder happened as it was happening, that guard would most likely die. And if we spread them too thin, that guard won't have backup with them at the time. That is what I'm worried about.
No, but
think
if
we
you're
should
watching the rooms, you'll be seeing the person leave the rooms to start with.
Yes, I don't think those guards will be attacked. I'm worried about guards who might happen to be in one of the corridors when the next victim is killed. If we spread
I
our guards
may
too thin, they can't patrol in pairs. They'll have to
Can I
patrol by
inter-
themselves, making them vulnerable.
Can I
Yes.
Or
interject
they
in-
patrol in pairs, but less.
Hold on. It's just gonna be a lot easier once we win these stupid games, beat these barbarians' asses, and
we're the better group of them all. Then we can really get neck deep into this investigation, because I would presume we wouldn't have guards watching us anymore if we become the champions, right?
Yes, and you'll have a certain amount of authority. That would be useful.
So I'm thinking, as unfortunate as it may be, since we can't spread the guards too thin, just keep what we have in mind now, and then once we win, because they're barbarians, like, come on now, just to investigate from there on, and we'll employ more aggressive tactics that way.
I think for now, as long as we are only stationing guards outside the nobles' quarters at night, we should have enough for that. We'll do that for now, and then we'll see how things progress.
So I don't think we're gonna have enough resources at the moment. Personally, anybody else, got any ideas?
Well, I've put forward my ideas.
Yeah, it was sacrificing people needlessly. Which I mean, I'm all for, but
here.
It would in fact work quite well.
would it really?
Yes, it would, because we'd know who left their room, and then somebody shows up dead, and we know who left the room at that time or before that time.
I also point out that nobles tend to have a rather active nightlife. You'll probably find that many have left or not in their rooms during the time of a particular murder.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Good for you.
I don't know.
Oh, that's my only idea, is that we should wait until the games are, or well, whatever we want to call these trials, games, whatever the fuck they are. Wait till these are finished. And then we can start, using the guards like pawns. No offense, guards.
They look very concerned, and then look at the prince, and he just shakes his head. No, not
Well,
these.
I mean, we'll be, there too. Don't worry.
You're giving me shit for throwing away lives.
I don't like either of your plans. I don't think we'll be throwing away lives needlessly at all.
Nobles gonna
But
Yep.
we will be stationing guards outside the nobles' quarters at night. I'll see that that is done. I need to go find the captain of the guard and organize some things before I go to bed. Is that all?
I've got nothing else.
Tomorrow.
Excellent. Good luck in your final test. I hope you win, because I have a much better working relationship with you four than the barbarians, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Good
Don't
luck.
worry, we will.
Rig it.
Rig it.
He just looks at you and just goes, "How? How would I even do that?"
Let us kill them in their sleep.
Then you won't
Have them
become
be the next
champions.
Have them look like
No,
they're the
it's
next
not.
test.
I'm just walking away from everyone else.
What did you say, Saga City?
Make it look like they were the next death.
Yeah, make it look like they got murdered.
That would just put you four under much more suspicion.
But I mean, why would we had killed the other three? Then?
So we were planning ahead. It was all part of the
I'm not
plan.
interfering with the championship. You have to win on your own merit. Good night. And
Good
he
night.
walks away looking for the captain of the guard.
I love you.
I'm assuming that's not said out loud.
No. I
Ugh.
think that would be fantastic, though, personally.
I was really wrestling whether I should say it out loud or not.
I personally ship it.
Okay, you know what? I do say it out loud.
No,
I
no.
wink at him as well.
No, you did not say it out loud. He's already walked away. He's already rounded a corner.
I'll
Yeah.
have to tell him another time.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God. Anyway, is there anything else you guys do for the night?
Can I ask the prince if I can get 3 new colleagues?
He's already left.
Oh, you love us, Arvir.
Bro,
Smoochy, smoochy.
I will stab everyone.
Stab me.
Are you saying you're going to penetrate them?
Yes.
Can I actually kill them in their sleep?
Theoretically.
Technically.
Try, but I think I would, kill you.
Probably awake. Fucking Mike Gillian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be well awake before you are. Sipping my coffee.
Anyway,
Like a crackhead.
if you guys aren't going to be doing anything else, you go back to your rooms, and nothing else happens for the rest of the night. Is there anything you want to do for the rest of the week?
Nope. I'm just excited to murder the barbarians. Completely honest.
Okay.
I wanna dismantle my bed.
Why?
I wanna to. Well, more specifically, I wanna pry the legs off my bed. Are there any planks in the bed? Planks of wood.
Yes.
All
It's a
right.
bed.
I wanna take a plank of wood.
I don't think they had memory foam back then.
Yeah, the planks of wood supports the mattress, underneath the mattress. That's how beds
Absolutely.
work.
I want to take a plank of wood, and I want to start cutting it into a mask. A really makeshift mask.
Okay.
A wooden mask.
The
Oh, like
planks,
Skyrim.
the planks aren't that wide. At the widest, they probably the width of the corner of your eyes, the outer corner of your eyes. That's probably the distance they are. So
Yep, that'll work.
So you're barely covering it. But remember, it's also a flat piece of wood. So it's just pressed against your nose, and so people can clearly see your face if they're standing beside you.
Oh no, I'll cover up my sides with a hood.
So it's just a hood, and there's a wooden plank.
Why not just cut the hood and wrap it around your face?
Look, you don't get it.
That's what he had done, to be fair. Or something similar.
Yeah. I wanna try and carve it into a simple mask.
Do you have any carpenter's tools or skills along those lines?
I have a sword.
Are you proficient in carpenter's tools or mason? I'd even accept mason's tools, for fuck's sake.
The carpenter swordsman.
I'm proficient in dice.
Not helpful. The best you can do is strap a fucking plank to your face with eye holes cut into it. You are not skilled enough to carve a mask that covers your face.
Not even a simple one?
Not even a simple one.
A really simple one?
No, maybe if you had an entire block of wood that was large enough for the dimensions you want, and thick enough so you could carve a bent mask and shit like that. Maybe, but you don't. Instead, you're just strapping a fucking plank to your face.
You just ask me, I could offer you a mask because I'm sure I've got plenty. Being a thief and all.
I mean, you wouldn't have them on you.
I'm sure I could I've got clothes that I could rip up and make him a fucking mask.
So does he.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's using wood.
Alright, I'd like to imagine that basically I come out of my room one day with this fucking wooden plank strapped to my face. And Gillian just looks up, shaking, his eyes just start up oh hell no.
Your boy looking like Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Literally, I go to throw my dagger at him, and I'm so blindsided by his mask. I don't even throw the dagger. I'm just what is?
It hits the wooden plank and just sticks it there.
Yeah, this time I don't miss. This time I don't miss. I just hit him in the head.
And I don't shoot the dagger because the mask takes up 50% of my vision.
Yeah.
He just hears.
Oh, what was that?
It, but he doesn't even see it.
Probably
I just look at him.
What is that? What are you wearing?
I like pull the dagger out of the mask. It's a new mask. I lost my old one.
I've got clothes I can rip up if you want to like make a cloth mask.
No, it has to be wood.
Just laughing at him.
As will fucking everyone who sees him in public. Fucking plank of wood strapped to his face. It's so fucking stupid.
I'm just picturing like 2x4s strapped to his fucking face.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Fuck's sake.
Different types of wood.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I'll ask the gods. I poke my head out. to
They
the
look
gods.
at you like really fucking confused, and a lot of them like covering their mouth and trying not to laugh, shoulders shaking heavily.
I need to go into town.
No. Sorry, sir. You're not allowed to go into town.
Not even with an escort.
No, I'm sorry. And they break down, just laughing at you.
Going outside and now everybody inside's laughing too, so you're just surrounded by people laughing.
Pointing and laughing at him. It's like high school.
I go out to the balcony and I just lean over the edge.
Contemplate
Cry.
jumping off.
Just cry.
Waiting, just falling over the edge.
The wooden plank weighs him down. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh man. Don't worry, Asael. We will win this for you, and you can get yourself a real mask.
So
Finally,
might wanna-
motivation.
as soon as I would have seen that the SIL walk out with that thing on his face, I'd just be like, for fuck's sake. And I'd just walk out of the room and get a guard to take me to the library.
I mean, you got training in the morning, so the guard will go, no, you shouldn't go. You need to head to training.
I thought it was the morning.
It is morning, so you're going to training.
Yeah, we are
Oh,
going to training. Because don't
No,
we have to
actually-
murder the barbarians quite soon?
No, you're not. You're not actually obligated to go to your training, I suppose. So, yeah, if you want to go to the library, the guards will take you there.
Okay, I suppose.
Yeah. Why do you go to the
Um,
library? Or is it just to get away?
It's basically to get away, but
Okay.
might as well do some more research.
What are you researching this time?
Your
I'm
mom.
going to be researching anything with black blood. And I assume I'm basically going to come up with nothing.
Yeah, probably. Roll an investigation check regardless, though. Fuck, this is... Setting a DC, very hard. Look at a DM stream there. Yeah, no. No. No.
Oh, you rolled a
No.
5.
Just no.
That's rough.
Why are you rolling Saga City?
I
you
like
go
to
to the-
roll.
Did
Okay.
you go to the library with him?
Astrally.
Ash.
Astrally.
Astral flames. Laying in bed.
you can you do that like at higher levels as an astral monk? I can't remember.
You're pretty fucking sick.
You can, like in your like full fucking JoJo adventure, like have like most of a body fucking come out of him and just pummel shit. He can already do most of that. He can summon arms like out of his shoulder or whatever and start pummeling shit at greater range. Like he gets like 10 feet.
The arms, in fact, come out of my tits.
There you go. You can do that.
You have
Pretty
tit
arms.
arms.
Yes. And
Titty
they
arms.
have more reach than your regular arms, so you can punch people further away.
With your titty arms.
Yes, with your titty arms. Okay. So,
Why am I here?
that's
Why
it.
did I step up?
To be fair, you're
I'm
worse
doing
in
that
chat.
thing up.
I'm reading what you're
Feel
saying
my
in
legs.
chat. Anyway.
Yes, that is true.
So, I am about to basically skip to the end of the week where you guys will have your final challenge. Is there anything in particular you want to do before that?
No, I want to kill
Avoid
the barbarian.
eye contact with SIL.
What?
Avoid eye contact with SIL.
It's
Oh, yeah.
not difficult.
Yeah. Fucking RBC. That reminds me, when you go to the training after, like the first day after you strap a plank of wood to your face, of course everyone's laughing, especially the barbarians. Everyone else tries to hide the laughter to begin with. The barbarians don't even do that. They instantly point at you and laugh and mock
As
you
should.
and insult you a lot. But eventually, after half a day of you training with a fucking wooden plank strapped to your face, and the joke starts we're old, one of the guards comes up to you and goes, "You do remember that if you ask for equipment, we can get you whatever you want, right?" Yeah?
The mask I was wearing when you took me away.
I didn't do that, but
What?
I heard, yeah. Hopefully you learned your lesson.
Right. Can you
Never
find
s-
that?
I've never seen the prince go off at something like that. You must have really pissed him off.
Can you find the mask?
Probably. Assuming they haven't thrown it away or burnt it, they might have just left it down there. Yeah, I can have a look for you if you like.
Right. If you can't find it, any other wooden mask will do. It just has to be a mask, and it has to be of wood.
Yeah, we can get that organised for you. And he'll trot off. Later that day, while you continue your training in the afternoon, he comes back with your original mask. Yeah, they just left it down there. They seem to have almost forgotten about it until I reminded them, and just handed it to me. There you go.
Thank you.
Why didn't you go down and ask for it yourself? Instead of, strapping a plank of wood to you. Why was a plank of wood to the face your first port of call?
Look, I assumed
guard's
they would have thrown it out.
Interrogating him.
I assumed they would have destroyed it.
It's not that much effort to double check, though, surely. Surely that's a lot easier than... Where did you get that plank of wood from, anyway?
You're asking a lot of questions you don't want the answers to.
He just looks confused. I assume you walk away from the guard at that point.
I find a corner or something and switch.
He looks really concerned and confused, but then he goes back to the rest of his guard friends.
Can we burn the makeshift bed mask for good luck?
Sure, if you want. You want to offer a prayer to one of the gods? I think I have that information. written down
I'll
somewhere.
keep the bed mask in my inventory.
No, my character doesn't believe in God.
There's Nova, the god of fire, life, farming, the sun, etc. Associated with chivalry and honor. There's Lithian, god of forest, beasts, hunting, archery. Associated with freedom and an easygoing nature.
And
Visitors.
there's Masco, god of beds and rest.
I think they're
God of beds.
oh, is there a god of rest or anything like that? No, there's a god of the night, Drainer.
Close enough.
Drano,
Yeah.
Reno. Bring some.
the god of plumbing.
God of plumbing.
Oh, I need to make a D&D world where the gods are based on the Discord style of gods, which is basically if you believe in that god is real.
Yeah.
More or less how that works. So you could have a god of plumbing.
That is how my homebrew world works.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We should play in that.
Yeah.
Sound like Bolt.
It's less Discworld, more Raymondy Feist.
No, my character, strangely enough, doesn't believe in the gods.
Okay.
I think it would be cool to have a world where
well, maybe
it's
not
like
not
American
believe in them.
gods.
I mean, not necessarily doesn't believe in them, but just kind of hates them more.
Okay. I don't care.
Yeah. So he would not want to burn that for the gods. He would
So
want to burn
anyway-
it to get it out of his sight.
Hilarious mask shenanigans aside, the
Is
rest.
it barbarian killing time?
Sorry.
Is it barbarian killing time?
Yes. So
God.
the rest of the week carries on. You guys apparently don't really do all that much, other than just your daily training. So now you get your benefits to whatever training you guys decide to switch to. And then yeah, so one morning you wake up to see Markellian downing even more coffee than normal in preparation for killing barbarians. He's vibrating at this point.
How are you not dead?
You know, I don't know. You want a cup of coffee?
I'm good, thank
Thing
you.
is, so Markellian pours himself another cup, but he uses cold water. But because he's vibrating so much, it heats up the water to a nice hot cup of coffee.
That's true. Wrong.
Physics. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm vibrating so fast, it's almost impossible to tell that I'm vibrating.
yeah, exactly.
The way
you
you
can
can tell,
boil
like,
water in a
touch-
blender.
He could
Theoretically,
probably
yes.
walk through walls because he straight up like vibrates through it.
What do you mean theoretically? It's been proven.
Yeah.
That's-
You have to get a fucking hell of a powerful blender, but yeah.
He's like one of those backyard scientist dudes. He
Yeah.
he blended water for like 5 hours straight, and it started boiling.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, so yeah, so the captain of the guard, he'll come to your room, whatever, and he'll escort you down to the training hall where you go at the start of every competition.
I offer him a cup of coffee.
He declines.
Oh,
No, thank you. I've had my cup this morning.
at 20.
He looked alarmed. What? What? Why?
I just downed the cup.
You broke up there, Travis.
I said I
It's the
downed the
coffee.
cup that I downed the cup that I offered him and said 21.
You just take it like a shot.
He looks just mortified, and then just turns around and keeps walking.
Please don't let them win. Please don't let them win.
Anyway, so you guys are taken to the. Actually, no. I'll say you would make more sense. Actually, so you're not taken to the regular training hall. You start heading in that direction, but the captain of the guards. I almost called him the Prince of the Guards. The captain of the guards. He instead takes you off to a courtyard, a side courtyard in some part of the castle, and you find standing there, already waiting for you, are the barbarian people. Look at this nice map I've made. Thank you. You can tell which one's Dwayne.
Such detail.
Thank you. Sarcastic little shit. So, in this courtyard, as you can clearly tell, there is a statue of the first king, Gaylord Ventil. You guys are like at the top here. Feel free. Yeah, good old Gaylord. So there's a statue of Gaylord in the middle there, and the barbarians are guys milling around that statue, waiting for you to show up. Off the map, and like behind where you guys have come from, and either side, a variety of nobles and officials and a fuck ton of guards, all standing around, watching like you guys as you enter. And also off to one side, for the first time in like the month since you've been here, you see the king of Ventil as he sits on his throne and watches silently.
I waved
So-
to him.
Do we put our tokens in the middle, or at the edge, or where are we putting them?
Up at the top, he said.
Yeah, just vaguely up at the top.
Alright.
Yeah, see, if you were paying attention instead of typing in fucking chat, you would know.
That's true.
Uh,
Not wrong.
I wasn't
Also,
typing in chat. I was looking at other things.
so yeah, like the nobles and the guards, they're all kind of standing like under a balcony, and there's kind of like a U-shaped indent in the castle. Yeah, like, and yeah, in this little courtyard, you can also see there are these benches. That's the word, benches. I know English. These benches is kind of like along the edges of like the kind of veranda. Yeah, like kind of veranda, little kind of wooden fence thing. It's actually probably metal fence thing.
You mean pews around the stand?
No. There's what's stand? So this is like literally just a courtyard somewhere in the castle. It's like it kind of makes like a U-shaped indent into the castle. So there are like there's castle to the left, there's castle to the right. Here you are stuck in the middle with barbarians, and there's also castle
Stuck
above.
in the middle with you.
And there's like castle above. So you're surrounded on three sides by a castle, as well as this kind of veranda thing that juts out a bit from the castle, which is also off the map. And that's where all the guards and the nobles and the king and prince of Ventil are sitting and watching. They're not really proper like most of the people are standing up. The only people with seats are the prince and the king.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strange architecture.
Not that strange. It's just like a little kind of open, like courtyard alcove thing.
I just want to get to murder.
Do I have to draw it for it to make sense to Asher?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I understand it. It's
Yeah.
just strange.
It's not that strange. It's just a fucking courtyard. What do you want?
Listen, we just get to the murder.
There's like a hallway behind you, and then like on the left and right there are just rooms.
You guys spent what,
Oh.
15 minutes talking shit about Delta's mask.
Yeah, because that was
I
fun.
spent 2
It was
minutes
funny.
talking about architecture.
Yeah, we're so
Yeah.
close to being able to kill these barbarians.
Calm
You
down.
wanna kill?
I can
Huh?
tell.
Get at it.
Oh, get at it? Okay, ping shot my sharp bow at him.
Anyway, so the official guy who's been like, giving you your tests for all the other ones, he's there as well, as you could probably imagine. And he kind of, and he like steps forward to the edge of the veranda. He goes, "Welcome, lords, ladies, prince and king, to the final test of the King's Championship. Today we will see the group of warriors from the west, from the Spine Mountains, versus the four prisoners." He hesitates a bit, trying to find like a more grandiose way to describe you guys. He couldn't. They will be fighting.
He's giving me that.
The rules are simple: either knock out or kill your opponents. Whoever's the last group standing wins and will become the King's champions. Are there any questions?
No.
Very well, then let's get started. And in just a second, click on your icons and then roll initiative.
Oh, God.
The king says.
Yes.
Look on your icons and roll initiative, friends. Wow, that, man, can I reroll?
Never. Alright.
Oh god.
Okay. I just need to read something. Alright. Cool. I just need to read some things. You know me, I love reading.
Yeah.
And Dwayne gets his own separate initiative. Because he's cool.
Dwayne.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Oh, he's very cool. Fucking hell, you guys rolled awfully.
We did.
Can I
We really
please reroll?
No, why do you get to reroll?
Can I use my inspiration to gain advantage?
Yes, you can do that if you like.
Alright. I didn't select.
Doesn't matter,
Doesn't
you rolled
matter.
worse.
It was worse.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I was supposed to click that and then that.
Oh, you...
There you go.
Right?
It actually makes no difference because this is what you rolled.
Yep.
I'll change it to 14 in case something happens though, and because that is what you rolled. Anyone else going to use their inspiration to roll advantage?
No, I'm good.
No.
Ah. Okay. So Dwayne's just going to yell, "Fucking get 'em, lads!" And he's just going to. Let's see. Let me read again. Yeah, he's just gonna like run towards you guys. So it's trying to read his speed. And it's just 30 feet.
Really? If they're barbarians, they should have more movement speed.
And he's gonna like
Depends on
Kinda
the
like-
level.
jog forward. What weapon does he wield actually? Great axe. So I know his icon has him wielding a club. He's wielding a great axe as he just like kind of starts jogging towards you guys, getting ready to hit someone. That's
Cool.
his turn. Saga City.
Where are we again?
Top
We're
map.
in.
You're
What?
up there.
You're at the top of the map.
Okay.
Yeah,
There.
he put his character there, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can stand there.
Okay. Fair enough.
What's going on with this fight again?
This is, we're,
Kill them.
we're,
Yeah.
we're
Kill
fighting
them.
the barbarian. We gotta kill the barbarians to win to
Okay.
become the champions.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Kill them.
What? How do I want to kill them?
Violently.
I would imagine your arms of the astral whatever.
Arms of the astral tits.
That's a good point. I do have those.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna take those out.
Alright.
I'm gonna pop them out of my tits.
So you see kind of Saga City's like thrust his chest forward, going, "Ah!" and these two arms come out of his tits.
Oh yes. Okay. And then
What do the arms look like actually? Because they can look like whatever you want. It's the book suggests that like, it's a reflection of the character's inner personality or some shit like that. They can be whatever you like.
Oh, I was gonna say they're like tentacles.
Yep, they can be tentacles.
Sick.
You
Okay,
have
so now I got tentacle tits.
tentacle tits, yes.
So I'm gonna run up to the first guy. And I want to punch him in the fucking throat.
I will point out that with your tentacle tits, you actually have 10 foot of range, so you can stand 5 feet back from the guy and still be able to hit him.
It's true.
Done deal.
So you only need to like move to here, which I assume is 30 feet. Or you can move 40.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's 30 feet anyway, so yeah.
Oh, unarmed strike.
Go for it. I can't remember, can you wield your spear with your tentacle arms?
No.
Oh, but he
Okay.
can.
He can't.
But unfortunately, your flailing tentacles just bounce off Dwayne's massive bulging biceps.
Biceps?
Biceps. Ugh, he's like raises an arm and just flexes the tentacles away. Oh, by the way, you guys actually noticed they are wearing leather armor.
All right.
Because you guys were asking about that armor thing before.
My training still work.
Anything else, Saga City?
No, that's it.
By the way, I'm assuming you're holding your spear that you have in 2 hands.
Yeah.
Yep. Because when you do, you have +1 to your AC. So just remember that when things go to hit you. Ezael.
Yep. Yep. Hold on. Let's see. How far is it? I can get into melee range.
Then do so. The moment you step into melee range, his held action goes off.
Oh.
He goes to attack you. And he gets multi-attack.
Oh god.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does it-
Cool.
Does an 18 hit?
Yep,
Oh,
sure does.
11 slashing damage.
Yep, I'm fine. Casual third of my HP. Yep.
Only 6 this time.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's not bad. See?
Only about 40% of my health.
Yeah, you're right. It is your turn now, though.
Wasn't it? Wait a second. No,
Yeah. Oh.
yeah, whatever. No, I'm just thinking about.
Oh, wait.
something.
no,
Whatever.
that's-
Yeah, I will attack him, and I will use Fighting Spirit to gain advantage.
Go for it. And I'm going to have to move the statue because it's technically
Oh,
above.
that's a crit.
That is a crit. You roll your crit. You do it, you beautiful bastard.
And I also get the D6 doubled. The extra D6 from my training.
My training.
Do I roll 2d6 or just 1d6 doubled?
Roll 2d6. We're doing, because the way Roll20 does crits automatically, like,
Alright.
just rolls twice. We'll just roll twice. There you go. So,
Obliterate him.
you did 20 points of damage all up as you just, like, run. Oh, fucking hell, that's a lot.
I just, like, come dashing up to him. I take a few hits to the face, but then I just, like, do the samurai thing where I just draw the sword and just cut straight across his side
Yeah,
in a
Blood.
flashing light.
blood pouring everywhere as well. And he's just like, ah, you bastard.
So far we have 2 anime characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's your turn.
Yes, it is.
Arrear.
I'm gonna move up.
I wish he had a held action.
I wish
Oh,
our
you did have
wizard
that
had
back.
magic.
Wow.
I'm going to activate my Blade Song ability.
He's a blade singer.
Yes.
I am.
Oh yeah, battle music. Thank you for remembering. Reminding me. I have battle music, don't you know? We'll do this one. I'm gonna
I like
put
the
that down.
sniffing music.
Oh wait, which version of blade singer are you using?
Tashes.
Tasha's?
Yep.
All right, that's good because that's the good one.
So you get +1 to your AC is the main thing I'm reading here. That
No,
we.
no, I get +4 to my AC.
Why do you get +4 to your AC?
Because it's equal to his intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, I did not read that at all. I saw burst AC +1. That's what he gets.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I was reading that and I was like, Jesus
Fine.
Christ, he's become OP.
Yeah. What the hell is your AC now? Just out of curiosity.
19.
Oh my god.
Lord of mercy.
I think
Yeah.
I genuinely have the lowest AC in the group.
He's
I
a
have 50.
wizard.
I'm a
I
wizard.
have
Like-
15 AC if that helps you feel any better.
All right, I'm
Oh.
one
Just,
higher.
just wait until I unlock the power of
Oh.
magic and I cast Barkskin.
Just so you know,
Um,
actually, Saga City, while he's wielding his spear in two hands, also has 19 AC.
Nice.
Fuck you. I was worried that this was going to be too difficult of an encounter. I'm not worried about that at all anymore.
Guys are
Yeah.
fucking unkillable.
And I'm gonna.
Good thing I'm just gonna, not get.
What's
oh,
AC?
right.
That's-
Armor class. It's-
Hmm.
So if
That-
they roll anything under a 19, it does not hit.
That, again, hits as you just, like, run forward, and you just take, like, the pose you guys see Arvia takes reminds you more of a dance than anything, where he just stabs Dwayne.
Yeah, I take this like
You know, like
super
how-
graceful stance and then I just stab it.
Well, I was thinking, you know how like Salt Bay has his arm all like cocked back before he like drops his. I would imagine he's doing that with his rapier, and then he just pokes him in the eye with it.
Yeah, or like a salsa dancer, like with like the arms up, and then he just like stabs.
I'm assuming that's your
Alright.
turn.
That is, yes.
Alright. It is now the soldiers. Actually, what's your dex?
Mine?
Yeah.
Plus
Did you
four.
go? Okay, then, yeah, we went the right way around.
Yeah, I just.
So, one of these barbarians is going to run up to Saga City. One of them's going to run up to this guy, Arvir. I have to move the statue out of the way again. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Oh, wait, no. I don't have to do that. I can do this.
Why don't you just send it to the map layer?
Because I didn't want the tokens to be above the statue because that looks weird. Like that. So I can do this. Bam! So now if anyone moves a token there, it'll be underneath the statue. Anyway. So, and yeah, the third barbarian guy runs up to Ezael. So starting left to right, Ezael.
Yep.
This barbarian takes a swing at you. Misses.
Doesn't hit.
Fantastic. Next one. Oh, now it's the fucking low AC guy. Next guy. Yes!
Oh.
Fuck you, Arvia.
Oh,
I
well.
mean, that's not really that much damage.
That's not.
It's not.
Damn it.
For an amazing crit, that's really weak.
Yeah.
Okay, so you deal 7 damage,
Yep.
and then I counterattack.
You have that as a thing?
I do, yeah.
Oh.
How does that work?
Well, they're dead. You killed him. So he runs up to you, slashes you, you take the hit, and then just stab him, and he's dead. Oh, you got that from your training, didn't you?
No, that's
No?
not my training.
Oh, okay. My god, where does it say that?
I can't remember what it was.
Is it?
It's
Do you have
either-
Sentinel?
Is it a
It
finesse
might-
training? It's a feat.
Feet?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I
the
think
training
actually-
thing you did. That's the training, finesse training.
is the thing.
Yeah,
No, no,
finesse training. When an adjacent enemy
Yes,
damages you with a melee weapon, you may, as a reaction, make a melee attack against them with your wielded finesse weapon.
Yeah, because I have that as my training as well.
Yeah. That's the training you did.
Oh, I thought it was my feet.
No.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't have a feat now, anyways. 'Cause-
That guy doesn't have fear
You're
anymore,
level
he's
3.
dead.
Yeah, no, he's dead.
Um,
Very dead.
Very dead.
Yeah.
Very dead.
and
Great
the
dead.
last one trying to attack Saga City. Doesn't hit. Oh.
Doesn't Star City also have a counter attack though?
Oh, when he gets hit.
Oh, when he gets hit.
Oh, wait, and no, not with the spear. The spear gives him +1 AC when he's feeling two-handed.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's right. It's a sword that he can counterattack. That's right.
Mike Kellian, it's your turn.
How far away am I? It's
Uh, think of roughly 30 feet.
30 whole schmeckles.
35 feet. 30. Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't really run into melee range, so I'm gonna just move to like right here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fire an arrow into Dwayne.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I added them.
Ah, oh well. Moving and running is never my strong suit.
Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't help that he's also like in the middle of a combat, so he's like moving around a lot. You fire your arrow, but he's like already moved his head out of the way. However, at the end of your turn, before his turn, he is going to point at the bandit barbarian guy next to him, and he's just going to yell, "Kill him!" Yeah. And he's going. That barbarian is instantly going to make an attack.
So far away.
No, against Ezael.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Jesus Christ.
Right.
I'm guessing 11 doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Damn it. Oh wait, it's meant to be reckless. So he gets advantage, but you have advantage against him. So he does hit.
Right. Okay.
Yes. 6 slashing damage. But now this guy's going to die, I can just tell.
Money moves.
Well, I took a grand total of 1 damage from that because I had temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh shit! I should have used my fucking shifting. Then he couldn't have advantage against me.
Huh, there you go, that worked really fucking well just now.
Yeah.
Anyway, old Dwayne's turn. He's going to swing once at Ezael and once at Arvir, in that order.
Right.
Roll! 18!
That do be hidden.
12 slashing damage. I can hit you.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're the only one that
No,
hit.
really. I'm fine.
And 14 against Asher.
Doesn't work.
No, I'm not going to hit you at all. The only one I can hit is Blade Delta.
Oh no, you hit me before with a critical.
Yeah, but barely hit you.
True.
Blade, that is all he can do, yes.
Yeah, and also I'd like to point out the one person that did hit Arvir instantly died. So, you know.
Yeah, that didn't end well for them. Saga City, it's your turn.
I'm going to simultaneously grab the dude's leg with my tentacle and then slash his Achilles.
You don't have a slashing weapon, but you can stab him with your spear, yes.
Stabby stabs Achilles.
I'm assuming two-handed.
I want him to crawl.
Go for it. You make your two-handed spear attack. That's a hitting. 5 piercing. Oh, you roll minimum damage. So you can like just grab his leg with your tentacle and you just stab him near Achilles' heel. He screams out in pain, but isn't dead.
Good.
And because it is a new round, the Dwayne's going to point at that same barbarian again and go, "I fucking said kill him!" And he's going to make another reckless attack against Ezael.
Can he really make reckless attacks not on his turn?
It's once per round, Dwayne can command one of his barbarians to make a reckless attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been watching.
Well,
16.
yep, that hits.
5.
I'm fine.
Damn it. Okay.
Tells me he's not
I
fine.
am absolutely fine.
Okay.
How much health
Well,
do you
it is
have
now
left?
your turn.
Well, on a scale of, I'm feeling about a 2 out of 37.
Oh my god.
It's a very specific scale you have there.
Yeah.
Hey! You're rather close to going down, aren't you?
He has he used his reaction?
No.
Dwayne.
Nope,
no.
that's not his reaction.
All right. You know what? Good. I'm gonna shift.
Yeah.
So I let out a low snarl as my awareness heightens, my senses sharpen, and I will make an attack against this fucking asshole with advantage because he was reckless.
That is correct.
Oh, that took a while. And that's another
my.
crit.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he is fucking dead.
You don't have to roll damage if you don't want to.
Hold on.
Oh, he's very dead.
There we go.
Cut his head off.
I rolled twice.
The
Oh,
extra
2d6.
d6 from my
Oh, right.
training.
Oh my god, he's so... Oh, that was not needed. How would you
Just
like to kill him?
As soon as I shift, my eyes just switch instantly from Dwayne to this guy, and my sword just straight through from his armpit and straight up through his opposite shoulder. Just cut him
Oh,
directly through.
oh, he's dead. Oh, you hear some other guards and nobles that in the crowd go, oh. Yeah, I take it that's your
And
entire turn.
I will move to the other side of Dwayne.
Dead.
Okay.
Dead or alive.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Arvier. By the way, I'm not going to have flanking rules in this game because I don't know them and they're optional, therefore I can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's fine.
Arvier.
At this point, I'm gonna motion around and be like, "Come on, mate, just give it in."
I'll fucking tear you limb from limb!
Yeah. Tell that to the guy that just got cut in half.
Well,
He was weak.
So are you.
so are you.
Ah! He just yells at you.
Oh. Oh God.
That is a hitting. That's a
That is
hitting.
hitting
Oh, it's hurting a lot, yeah. Oh. However, fuck no, you've done so much damage to him. Something interesting happens when you hit him. You stab him you gotta stab him in the chest, and you think you should hit his heart, but his muscles just tense, and it stops the blade. Very anime style. But then his entire body starts going red, and he starts screaming and raging out. You pull your sword out, and you notice black blood pouring from the wound.
Oh my god, the prince would see that too, wouldn't
He turned it aside. Yeah, probably would.
I want to know what the prince's reaction would be to seeing that.
He probably won't notice immediately, but he'll notice soon.
Kanye.
I'm guessing that's your entire turn?
I will, after seeing the black blood, I will yell, "For fuck's sake!"
Bitch.
Alright. The last little shit who's still alive is going to try and attack the person who stabbed his Achilles heel. Swinging wildly. Not hitting. Ellian, your turn.
I'm just gonna move up to Dwayne. Move up to here.
Yep,
And I'm gonna go ahead and use my rapier on him.
go for it.
And I miss. Nice.
Perfect. You have
God,
done
you've cursed
nothing.
me with- You've cursed me with the worst rolls, haven't you, bud?
Yeah, when I took over your character last time.
Yeah, I let you play it once, and now I can't roll for shit.
Yeah. It is now Dwayne's turn. He is going to... First, he's going to attack Eziel, and we'll see how Eziel survives.
Weather.
He doesn't have advantage if he would have.
He doesn't have advantage.
Exactly.
Alright, misses the first strike, swings again at Eziel. hitting.
Oh no.
This is gonna.
I'm assuming you go down.
I just get fucking. I get fucking tossed like a sack of potatoes.
You slam into the statue behind you and just slump unconscious to the foot of it. But then he turned. Oh shit! They were meant to be reckless. Doesn't matter on you
Well,
anyway,
That,
so that's fine.
yeah, because you
But just
can't
so
have
you-
advantage.
Just so you guys know, like he's swinging wildly at Azael, but then he turns on Arvir and he goes to bite him with advantage because he's doing it recklessly.
Now, one thing. I got one thing. So my finesse training when
Yep.
an enemy. Oh wait, no, damage is me. Never mind.
Yeah.
Continue on.
I'm assuming 21 does hit, as he just like
It does hit.
just suddenly turns around and just lunges forward and bites into your shoulder.
And I stab him. Actually,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
at advantage because he just reckless.
Yeah.
No, it
It
doesn't
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He looks badly hurt at this point. At the end of his turn, he's going to point at his last remaining guy and goes, "Fucking kill the." What do you look like again? Because you're disguised.
Who, me?
Yeah. So, Michaelian.
I look like a half elf.
Okay, but kill the non-tentacle half elf. Fucking kill him. And so he's going to make a reckless attack. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit you.
No, so
This-
I don't even get the counter attack.
This guy has been the worst. He's done nothing. Anyway, it is.
Then again, neither is McKellen. So.
That's fair. Saga City, it is your turn, and if you choose to attack this last guy, you'll have advantage on him.
Awesome. I'm gonna grab his cock and rip it off.
Oh god.
Sure. I'm assuming with the tentacles.
Yes.
Roll an unarmed attack.
That's hot. Oh no, he actually did it.
Just enough to kill him as you just wrap your tentacle around his balls and cock and just pull. Everyone, like almost everyone in the crowd around you goes, "Oh, why?" As this guy falls to the
There's
ground
like
dead.
2 people that start cheering.
Oh, Jesus. Azael, roll a death save.
Yay! I'm very good at those.
That's close to bad.
That was close to bad.
That is bad. It was close to terrible.
Arvir,
I'm a stab.
you do have advantage.
I do have advantage.
That's a hit.
Stab.
He is looking very close to death. Like, any one of you could probably kill him now. He's like this black blood pouring out of like multiple cuts. He's just breathing heavily. You don't think there's much of a mind behind those eyes anymore, though.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's harmed him, which means he's just got a whole lot of stab wounds.
Yeah.
I've heard him as well.
Did you?
I
Yeah,
I gave him a pretty fucking serious cut right at the start.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
stabbed him at the
Oh,
start,
yeah.
He sliced him with his katana up the
Yeah. And Mike Kellyan, it's your turn. Do you
Oh,
do
God.
nothing the entire combat, but then steal the final kill? Let's find out.
Nope.
No.
No.
That's okay. That's okay.
Would it?
You
It
have
would
the-
be advantage though.
I'm just
Oh.
taking too much.
He's
Oh,
right,
I
it's an
would.
advantage.
Not true. So I should re-roll that.
Yep.
Ignore the 11. Here we go. Oh, well, I don't think that hit anyway.
That does hit.
Ah, beautiful.
I-
Oh, steal the kill. Please
He's
don't
dead.
let us steal.
Yeah, how would you like to kill him?
Oh, I just cut his head off. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, so, like, in the previous round, like, you go to, like, stab him with the rapier, he deflects that. You pirouette around using the momentum of the deflection to spinning around, and you just lob his head off. Black blood pouring out of his head and stump neck as he falls to the ground dead.
I knew he did it. I knew he was the murderer the whole time. What an asshole.
As the crowd just goes to a stunned silence.
Criminals are your champions.
Then
Do I still have his PP?
Yeah,
Can-
you're just holding the guy's cock and balls in your hand.
if
I'm gonna
you
put him
want...
in pocket.
Put it in your pocket.
Why?
God.
Why?
Save it for later.
Oh.
Barbarians.
Thanks for typing it out.
Why?
So good.
You
I love
never
it.
know when you
You
might
never know when you need a PP.
cock and balls.
I'm double checking your character so you actually wrote that up. You did.
Oh.
That's great. I approve of this.
God,
Good
I could've-
job, Roman. Good job.
Anyway,
So-
as you guys are standing there
I'm so proud.
seemingly silently, and the entire crowd goes silent, you suddenly just hear as the prince starts clapping your victory, and as he does, everyone else starts applauding as well. And I should really have gotten like an applaud sound to play.
Yeah, we'll just...
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to move up and roll a medicine check.
Well, we can no, it's initiative still. So
Okay, I'll
Saga
move
City
back.
Pocky's the dick. SIL, roll another death save.
Don't roll a 1.
Yay.
Yeah, you're
It's alright. Alright. Arvir.
We'll go up and roll a medicine check. You're
You
fine.
You stabilize him, yes.
Yay.
Congratulations. Why don't I have victory music?
Because you're unprepared.
I wasn't expecting you guys to win. God.
Let alone to win so quickly and handily.
Yeah, I really should have made that combat. I was actually worried that the combat was going to go the complete opposite way. But then Arvir stepped forward, made his AC 19, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, which I
Roman's
haven't
not
done yet.
clapping, by the way.
I've just
Yeah.
hated it.
It's the first time you've done anything combat-wise.
And he did
man.
most of it. My god.
I
That was-
was plenty of combat stuff. What are you talking about? I just haven't used any of my special abilities until now.
It's terrifying.
Meaning
Anyway.
we've done most of the work.
So,
No,
the...
I've still done plenty
Anyway.
of stabby damage.
Couldn't make
The...
it, please.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. So, the old guy who would, like, administer the test before, he steps forward and goes, and with that, we have our new champions! New round of applause from everyone. The prince steps forward and actually walks onto the thing now, but he walks to Dwayne's body with the black blood. He kind of stands over for a second and goes, well, apparently it was Dwayne this entire time.
Murder case.
Solved.
Told you.
Yeah,
Can you please stop fapping, whoever that is?
that's Roman, and he's
No, it's
enjoying it.
applause.
No, he's not clapping. He's not clapping.
He did get the cock and balls of a
Yes.
barbarian. He can do with it what he wills.
That's what I'm saying. He's not clapping. He's flapping them around.
No, he's just solved the age-old mystery of what does it sound like when you clap with one hand.
You know those like old toys where you would like grab like the piece by the middle and like shake it up and down and it would be two balls that like clack back and forth.
He's just doing that with the barbarians, cock and
What
balls.
fucking toys did you have as a child?
Cock and balls.
You got ball toys, apparently.
You didn't. Back in my day, we didn't have any of your fancy computers and iPads. No, we just played with our dicks.
That's true.
Oh, jeez.
What?
And we liked it.
Okay. So that's the thing. Yeah, so a little bit earlier. That's probably not a bad point to wrap up, if we want. Unless there's something you guys want to do or say.
I just want to hear what the prince has to say about, Dwayne.
He's just,
And,
yeah.
like, you know,
Oh, yeah, he's like, I think we found our murderer then. It's all
I don't
done.
know. What's the plan for now? What's the next plan? Like, what's the next move? What are we doing next?
Are you saying that in character or not out of character?
No, yeah, I'm asking the prince, like, what is our next
He turns to
thing
you goes,
that we're going?
well, you're the king's champion now. You'll go where your king commands you.
Ah,
Do what he commands you to do.
that's fair.
Could he command his people to, like, help? Please.
Oh, yes. The prince signals some people over. Like, the rest of the nobles now start, like, dispersing. The competition's done now. But he signals some people over, and some medical people come. They also patch you up.
This whole time, I'm just waving to the crowd, too. I'm just like...
You're walking away.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just being an asshole, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, sarcastically waving at them.
Alright.
I doubt they wanted the criminals. I doubt they wanted the criminals to win, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not. You see some money changing hands as the nobles walk off.
Thank you for betting for us, thank you.
And it looks like most of the nobles are handing gold to, like, 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, I know.
Most
Those people are my heroes.
Okay.
They believed in us when no one else did.
Fair enough. They look very pleased.
Yeah, I bet they're fucking...
If you're still waving at them, they'll look over you and they'll wave back very cheerfully.
Yep.
So I can see he does a backflip or something. I don't know.
With the cock and balls in his hand.
He juggles it.
I'm gonna walk up to the prince and be like, please, can I please have 3 other people? Please? I don't want this anymore.
He looks at Saga City and goes, I understand your concern, but you have nothing. You're not my champions. You're the king's champions. He leans in closely and goes, and I would not ask him for such a request. I wouldn't ask him for anything. And then he'll walk away.
Just like I look over at Arvir and just like shake the bed mask.
No, you got given your old mask back.
Yeah, I know, but I kept the bed mask.
Okay. Of course you did. Why not?
I
Why?
just walk up behind Arvir.
Want some coffee?
Sure.
And with that, you all make your way back to your rooms to drink coffee as the camera slowly pulls out and fades to black.
Like a terrible 90s sitcom.
Yeah. If that's not what this D&D, game is, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, man.
And now there's like a montage of pictures of all of us on our journeys and like a bit of text saying like what happened to us.
Freeze frame.
The
And in
game's not
just
like
about all of them, I have just a hand over my face.
crying.
Just
Just
face palming in every single photo.
Yeah, I'm a blur in every picture because I'm shaking so much from the coffee.
Yeah. You're blurred and in several spots at once.
The cock and balls progressively get like more and more decayed
Oh.
as each photo goes by.
You dry them and turn them into a necklace.
Oh. Oh. No. Why did I allow you to do any of this?
I
I'll
end
start
up becoming a
collecting
woodcarver specialized in wooden masks.
You do that. Just to dispel any confusion that may have arisen while people are saying, this isn't the end of the campaign.
No.
We know.
Just making sure.
I imagine there's a lot more to go.
But that does raise the question. You guys are going to be given a lot more freedom now. You can leave and enter the castle as you will. You will no longer have guards following you. Is there anything in particular you're going to do? Because the king will every now and then assign you a mission that he wants done, but other than that, you more or less have free reign to do what you please. Are you going to do anything in particular?
I'm just going to commit more heists.
I'm going
I meant as a group.
request better, like, enchanted weapons.
You will not get enchanted weapons. Oh shit!
Thought it was a long shot.
Reminded me though, you all level up.
I'm gonna ask for a new bed.
They will get you a new bed. That's fine.
I'm going to
Oh,
ask to leave so I can pee.
So, skipping forward like to the next day, so you all have like a fucking long rest or whatever if you want. You're taken to the king's throne room where you see him for only the second time in your lives, sitting upon his throne, head propped up with one hand, arm resting against the armrest, looking a little bit bored. As you guys all enter, dressed in your finest clothes, which I imagine is the same clothes you always wear.
My, generic robe clothes.
Yeah. And basically, a small ceremony is held. You guys sign a contract saying that, we as King's Champions swear to do long rest, Azael. Long rest.
Yes, I'm rolling hit points.
Oh, that makes sense.
Can I reroll?
No, you cannot. Rolling DF. Fuck. What was that meant to mean?
Well, let's see. Do I get anything cool at level 4?
Anyway, so yeah, like you sign like a very basic contract saying like, we hereby swear ourselves to be King's Champions, do his will, yada yada yada, all that kind of shit. Cool. 68, that happened to be exactly Dwayne's hit points at the start of the game. Good for him. Yeah, and then included in that contract is your monthly pay, which I really this is why I shouldn't play a game run a game straight after waking up, because I forgot to set that. What would be a good amount of gold for you guys to have once a month?
I mean, like, if you go by hold on, adventure. No, it's equipment, wealth. Let's see. Hold on, there should be.
I'll say like 300 gold a month for each of you. So you all get 300 gold each a month.
That'll definitely be an amount.
Yep. You guys are paid generously to be King's Champions. And you paid at the start of the month, which, as this competition took a month, is now. So you're also handed 300 gold each.
Alrighty then.
Yep. So make sure you add that to your character thing. Do you need help leveling up, Roman? Do you need me to go through that with you? You leveled up and you have 300 gold. Do you need me to help you level up or anything?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll add the 300 gold to your character anyway for you. There we are, it's done. So, on your character sheet, you see that little gear icon next to spells?
Mm-hmm.
Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the bottom, there should be Level Launcher Plus Character Mentor. Not the one that says cannot be undone, the other one. The bottom one. You want to click on that. Ski, goddamn. And that should more or less take you through the process of leveling up. let me know if you need any help with what the character mentor is saying. But it should
Didn't
be.
apply my HP.
I want to apply
Bitch.
your HP. Suck it to my baby one more time. Yeah, everyone else rolled like above average. Oh wait, no, Mycelian didn't. Mycelian and Eziel rolled badly.
That's one way to put it.
I rolled the average.
No, you rolled. I mean, oh yeah, technically it is like 3.5 is technically the average. Don't forget to add your con modifier to your health, people.
I almost didn't.
There you go.
Wait, what do you mean?
So your Constitution modifier for you +2, that also gets added to your extra health.
Oh, it already did it automatically then.
Yeah, it probably did.
I'm
Because I was at 26 and now I'm at 30. So.
What's your HP, Delta?
41.
41. You're still 6 ahead of me. But I'm catching
My
up.
hit dice is a D10 though, and I have
Yeah.
+3 con.
Mine's a D6.
Good old wizard. Melee wizard. It's an
I
interesting
am
one.
seriously considering taking the tough feat just to get some more health.
Oh god.
Am I allowed to leave now? Yes.
If you finish leveling up, you can.
Sick.
See you
I will
later,
do.
Roman. Have a nice pee. A nice little tinkle.
Always.
If I get free time,
Now with my extra cock and balls.
Double
downtime,
tinkle.
I'll start investigating, looking for drow, but I won't kill them yet. I'm just sort of building a folio of them.
Can do. But yeah, now that you can like freely enter the city and all that, are you going to try and contact the resistance group? Are you going to try and go to that island that Liblyra told you about? Are you going to do any of this stuff?
I would
Oh
like
yeah, who
to
has the
go to
stone, by the
island.
way? Who has the Death Stone?
Me.
SIL.
So, the first night after you kill like Dwayne and all that, she appears to you in your sleep.
Maybe we should take this next time.
I might as well quickly do it now. We're already finishing up early. Might as well do a little bit more. But yeah, so she appears to you and goes, "Good, you defeated the demon that's in the castle. I do not sense. Yeah, I do not sense any more presences. Presi? Whatever. Demon influences. However, I will. The question remains: how did it get here in the first place? Now that the four of you have become King's champions, you must find out what happened here. I'm worried that an invasion, and this was just a scout, as it were. Tell the others in the morning that you need to find out how this demon got here. Why did it look like a human? There are many questions that still need to be answered. For the sake of the entire continent, maybe even the entire world, you must find out.
Right.
Is that all you say?
Fuck.
She'll fade away into nothing again.
I basically just do like the Geralt. Fuck.
Imagine I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do in the meantime until the king tells me to do something is I'm just gonna go, back to my guild and interact with them. Do jobs.
Well, we'll find out next time if the king has.
Actually,
Yep.
I
Well, in that
think I
case-
may want a wardrobe upgrade.
Also, I would like to point
You
out
have
I do
300 gold to buy your own shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
Go for
I
it.
would like to point out, Chris.
Yep.
I do actually prefer this time if everybody else does, and that I was only genuinely late because my computer was updating. So.
Well, I know Delta prefers this time.
Very much.
I heavily prefer this time because normally we're doing it at midnight, and that's
Yeah.
rough for me. Gotta be honest.
But I do know that Roman doesn't. Apparently, he doesn't wake up until like 2 hours or so after the streams. So the game is meant to start. I know Asher doesn't like this time because Asher has a fucking European goddamn sleep schedule,
Yeah, it's fine.
and
I'm happy to wake up this time.
I prefer not this time if I can avoid it. Because with me
Maybe we
working
can.
13 hours yesterday, I can't do prep other than like Saturday. So it's like a large period of time between when I can prep the stuff and when I run it, and so I'm likely to forget a lot of shit.
I mean, we could do it. We could maybe do it like a couple hours later, if that
Yeah,
helps
that's
the
fine
people
with
who
me.
get up late.
That would
Like
help, yes.
I can stay up late.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's no problem for me.
That's fine.
Alright,
I
so
just can't. Like midnight is really difficult for me.
yeah. Well, how much later can you start, Delta?
I mean, to be
Assuming-
honest,
Assuming the games go like 3 or 4 hours. They're usually in
I
between that.
mean, a maximum of 2 hours would be ideal, but I could probably push it 3 hours.
2 hours later, so like 9 o'clock. So basically starting like 45 minutes ago. You'd be fine with.
Yeah.
That should be good for me. We'll have to double check with Roman. But yeah, starting at 9, that'd be sweet for me. Imagine that'd be good for everyone else.
Lovely D&D session, folks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any comments, concerns?
Not really. I don't.
No.
Oh, I have a comment though.
Hmm?
Asher, in the past, has labeled himself as a flag crusher in D&D. Last week, when he said, "I am certain it's not Dwayne," I had a little internal squeal of fucking delight. Oh, it was so.
The trouble is, I was actually chatting with Axonite about it. Trouble is, there was no way I could force them into that form that would make them bleed black.
There
I
was.
had a suspicion. How?
I kind of don't want to tell you. No, I won't tell you in case it comes up in the future. But there was a way.
Imagine it would have been pissing him off enough.
Is yeah, like I had a suspicion early on that it was him, but I basically reasoned that if there's no way for me to force him into that state or make him transform or whatever the fuck he did, there wasn't really. It probably wasn't going to be him. But obviously, I didn't know how to transform him, and there was a way.
There was. Secret way that none of you tried to investigate. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here, but we can talk a little bit more about what people liked and didn't like afterwards. So you say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
friends.
Bye.